Okay. Should be back in action. Now, you never know, though. But hopefully we're back and everything worked correctly. There we go. Okay, we are back. Not late. No felting. No disaster streams. We are back. Yeah, did you see the thumbnail? Everyone was doing that Ghibli shit. So I was like, all right, what's the funniest Ghibli thing I could find? What's the funniest Ghibli image I could make? And that instantly came to my mind. I saw Bob Starsky made a lot too, but that was it. Yeah, this thumbnail was hype. Anyways, one song. Be right back. WPIG 6051, the Misery Merchants coming at you here. Let's go. Coming at you live. Stratford, Connecticut, 1:41 p.m. on the dial. Heat wave, watch out, stay out of the office. You're all legends. Thanks for chilling. WPIG 1651. We got a long day ahead. Let's enjoy.
All fucked up from a year of pain. I'm ready for the worst. I really hope our brief and fun association didn't hurt. I was branded as a living joke, a lol cow and a meme. Whenever something good happens, it's usually taken away from me. From me, from me, from me, from me. It's weird how my life works. When I try to win, I lose. To think that you are snaking me, I'm completely confused. If you want me to fuck off, it's all good. Just let me know. I was a big YouTuber and I had money to blow. It's incredibly hard for me to trust anyone with my history. It's back to the old Phil, who I actually hate to be. Unless I tell the truth and ruin the whole thing. I got fucking snaked by a lot of people over the years. The world is full of big mouth pussies who only talk then disappear. The worst thing you can do with me is to be dishonest. People will ask why the hell I did this. There's no reason to logic. It's incredibly hard for me to trust anyone with my history. It's back to the old Phil, who I actually hate to be. Unless I tell the truth and ruin the whole thing.
WPIG 1651 coming at you. Misery Merchant in the house. The boy who self-felted himself. That is rocketing up the charts now. And they will be live at a concert hall near you. You better be picking up tickets as soon as they come out. And of course, we will have VIP packages here available for the 10th caller as soon as we have that information available for you. Big ups everybody for chilling. We are back here and it is time for the pre-stream where we'll go through everything that happens yesterday. So we're going to start with Kino Casino had some funny parts. We're definitely going to get to that. But I want to see, after we stopped streaming yesterday, we do have the begging was unhinged during the pre-stream, and it also was after the pre-stream, if you can believe it, which I know you can. But let's go through a little bit of this. So about this part where it's kind of gets interesting here. So this is from Imology 101. Let's go.
Of a chill RPG between hour and a half of gameplay. Again, if you're enjoying, you're chilling, you're having a good time, you'll like the vibes of a chill RPG, and you like interacting with me, please support the stream. And also, let's talk. You guys, you tag me in the chat. We can have conversation as I play. It's not just about me playing the game. It's about us having a good time. And if you're here to just troll like an idiot on Kick, just leave. Because you're going to all get weeded out eventually anyway.
So now that you said that, I guess I'll leave.
We're all in here with stupid accounts, being dumb, memeing about dumb shit. And as you can see, we're not doing that anymore. Okay?
As you can see.
Okay.
As you can see, we're not doing that anymore. Okay. Well, I'll leave. Oh, shit. I just saw Heavy Machinery Operator Real just left, so you got him out. Definitely.
I know all about this. There's trolls on YouTube, too. We've been taking care of those all day, too. All right.
Definitely.
All right, so let's continue. Guys, again, we still have time to hit the goal. We're more than halfway there. Please support the stream. Guys, we haven't had a single sub on Kick today.
What?
Let's get one sub on Kick. Seriously, one. Someone just do one sub on Kick right now. All right? Outside of that, thanks to those who have tipped. Thanks to those who have super chatted. Let's keep it moving. Please, let's hit that goal today. Again, I want to hit it because we haven't consistently been hitting it. This is the only stream I'm doing today. And I like the fact that we've got the support we had for this. I want to keep it rolling and
I missed the part where that's my problem, but okay. I'll fix the chat. Thanks, Anthony.
keep playing this game, okay? All right.
Refresheroo.
Well, I'll make this offer, although I don't think anyone on Kick is going to take it today.
This is so sad. All right, I'm going to make this offer, but I don't think anyone's going to take it, so...
If someone gifts 10 subs today on Kick, I'll give you the VIP badge. And if you do 15 subs, which would actually get us to our goal today, I'll give you the VIP and the OG badges.
Is that a one-time offer? Or?
That's the lowest discount I've ever offered. But I want to hit the goal today because it's my only stream. Okay? So I'm offering that right now, but only for today. That's the lowest it's ever been. 10 for VIP, 15 for both badges. Okay?
That's the lowest it's ever been. It's going out of business sale now here on Kick. Which it legitimately is, by the way.
But like I say, no one's been supporting it all on Kick today, so I'm not expecting that that's going to happen. Key. And I have the beggar's nose. How nice. I'm sure my detractors fucking love that shit. All right. Well, to Remy, how you doing?
Oh, nice idea. Nice idea.
Detractors fucking love that shit. All right. Well, to Remy, how you doing? So, guys, about 45 minutes left on the stream. Let's see how far we can get in this plot line. It sure would be great to beat.
I'll play it, Bill Brasky. I got that on deck. We're trying to go chronological order, but I do have that on deck here next.
But I don't know if I'm going to be able to. We're going to have to see, okay? Hopefully we can beat him by the end of this stream. We'll find out. And guys, last time I'm really going to bring it up.
Come on. Right? This would actually not be the last time he brought it up.
We had great support on the podcast, and since the podcast, we've got, no exaggeration, less than $10 of support for the game.
Shit!
I know that people like the game. You come out for it.
Are you sure about that, sir?
We chill when we play it. People want me to play the sequel, but it's not looking good right now. Today's a slow day for it, and I don't know why. We've hit the goals every other day. All right, so let's get some support. Also, I'm not even doing a night stream tonight.
Yeah,
This is the one chance to have some support today. Please support the stream, and let's hit the goal by the end. All right? All right.
Come on.
I received a $10.
You guys definitely love this game.
$10 tip. Thank you so much. Who's this? It's Ryu. I really wanted you to play Suikoden 2 at some point. Me too. I love these games. Again, these are in my blood. This is what I came from. Playing these games in the 90s.
This is what I came from.
I love this stuff. I want to play the sequel too. The collection has it, but I'm hoping that we will keep up people coming and supporting these playthroughs. So far, it's done well. This is the first one where it looks like we're not going to hit the goal. and that sucks.
Shit.
But we still have a chance. We still have about 40 minutes left. All right, now we're at 93. So we're 7 away from 100, and we're 57 away from the goal.
Finally, a real
Let's hit
gamer.
that goal, guys. Come on. Again, like I said, if a little bit comes in, someone does one small super chat, someone does one sub on Kick, the momentum begins. That's how it works.
Remember, he's not going to talk about this anymore, by the way.
Thank you. With that, we are now at 100. So we are at 100, guys. We're only the 50 to go to hit the goal.
Okay.
And keep that streak going. We have had this streak of support when I play Hogan. We want to keep that going, obviously.
Remember, this. We're only going to talk about it once today.
Let's hit it. Yeah, I only mention the goal a lot when we're not hitting it. If we hit the goal, I literally don't mention it anymore.
Yeah, get the hint.
Tricks, are you serious? Are you out of your mind?
Uh-oh.
He actually says, oh, it's not cool you banned all mention of the casino. You could be friends again if you would humble yourself. Friends. Friends with them. Guys who from the get-go were planning on snaking me to begin with. And then
Philip, we can't say this again. Are we going this again? Come on. They were the ones now with the master plan? Who had the master plan now? What? So they are the master planners here.
with them. Guys who from the get-go were planning on snaking me to begin with. And then as soon as...
Oh my God, Foil Hogan, 3 gout crystals. That is the highest we've ever seen. 3 gout crystal Foil Hogan. That is 3 gout crystals away from the highest ranking, which has an odds of... You have better odds of getting struck by lightning than pulling the Hogan. That is legitimately true. Okay, look at those odds right there. Amazing. Legend. You just saw history right here.
Is basically they realized they didn't have any planning on snaking me to begin with. And then as soon as basically they realized they didn't have any good ideas of anything that was going to work for me to be involved with, they wanted me to completely change who I was from the ground up, which I didn't want to do. And then when I disagreed to do that, then they turned on me and snaked me. Okay. Are you familiar with the king snake? The
Thank
animal?
you, Mamology.
Nope. The king snake is a creature, a snake that lures other snakes into its den. Dangerous snakes. Snakes that are known to already be... Actually, get us to our goal today.
So, hold on a second here.
Hold on. The king snake eats other predators whole after laying...
Man, this lasted a week. Legitimately a week.
A trap. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the briefcase. This is Andy and Ashton's briefcase. Because, ladies and gentlemen, today on this podcast, this is not the Level 1 podcast featuring RTU. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Level 666 podcast straight out of fucking hell. Because today, live on the show, it is time to explain to you how over the last 8 months and the last couple of years, all of my planning has finally come to fruition.
Oh, yeah, he added that too. And the last couple of years. What?
I robbed Keno Casino. I'm not kidding. I'm not
How did you rob?
fucking kidding. Everything that you have seen happen, I swear to God, has been part of my plan all along. Because all of you think I'm so fucking stupid. You all thought that this was he got fooled. He was...
Yeah, if Review Tech was at a little bit more comedic timing, Lemtex, like, I think the play, obviously it's much easier to be, Monday morning quarterback here, but be like, are you serious, DSP? I thought this. And I was always thinking that you were very much smarter than Keno Casino. So I thought you might be snaking them this whole time, but I could not believe it because you'd have to be a genius to pull that off. Are you sure? And then let them go. Like that kind of went the way, but it's easier. It's easier to go in hindsight, right? Yeah, I'm not saying Review Tech did anything wrong, by the way, but in hindsight, that would be the ultimate way. But
had the wool pulled over his eyes.
At that point, legitimately, in real life, I was thinking, is before he said that part about the snaking, there was a flash of, is Triple P going to be here? So, this was a surprise to everyone, a huge surprise when he did say this. No one thought it'd be this insane.
100% had this planned. It's not true. No one believes you. You're
Yes.
an idiot, and it doesn't work.
Yes.
Since day one.
No, I don't believe you. I've been watching you now for
Nailed
over
it,
a decade.
Rich.
You were full in on this hook line, and so you called Andy your gaming soulmate.
Correct.
Okay. What are you talking about?
Okay. Yes.
Friends. They weren't ever my friends. They were always using me, and everyone knows that.
Oh.
Including me. Like, I knew that too.
Okay, so that makes everything he said even worse. Not that this is true by any means, but if you knew they were snaking you, why would you say such things as, dude, your costumes were so good, I jumped when you came on camera? Interesting. Why would you... Okay, well, there's maybe other reasons.
Like, you're out of your mind saying something like that. Obviously, you have a very high opinion of those guys that no one else has.
Okay. Right.
Remy the Prince with a $2, £2 super chat. Thank you, DSP, for LGBT representation on YouTube. I'm gay, we're totally gay. I'm not sure that I'm giving any LGBT representation on YouTube, to be honest. But,
Whoa! He said, actually, I'm not into that. What? Actually, I don't give representation. So don't think I do. Actually, I'm against that. Is that where we're going?
I'm not sure that I'm giving any LGBT representation on YouTube, to be honest. But, I'm the kind of guy that...
We're saying that? Huh? Actually, I do not support that. Thank you.
I accept everyone for who they are, and I want everyone to be...
Oh, there's Choose guy right there, top left, by the way. There's Victor, for anyone that doesn't know. That's Choose man.
happy, and, I don't really care. It doesn't affect me how you, see yourself or represent yourself. Go for it. Gaia 1, what you don't understand is that is a subjective measure. He says quality, not quantity. Subjective measure. Some people love gameplay. Some people like chill vibes. They don't want drama all fucking day. That's what I provide. I want no drama. I literally want as little drama as possible. That's why Rare Tricks and the Kick Chat was trying to talk to me about it. I just don't want to talk about it.
Right,
I've had enough bullshit from these people. I don't want to deal with this fucking drama.
And or drama video makers, which I'm not. I'm not going to do just constant drama video. I like playing games and having fun with them and sharing those raw experiences with you guys and gals.
The bottom line is I don't talk to him anymore. Well, you don't really talk to me either. Again, since the Kino Casino thing, anyone who's friendly with them just doesn't want to talk anymore. Instead, you just want to sit there and fucking be stupid and harass and be sarcastic and shit.
By the way, he was going to say Raz there, but he stopped it. Listen, he was going to say Raz.
Anymore. Instead, you just want to sit there and fucking be stupid and harass and
You want to be stupid and fucking be stupid? Nice.
Sarcastically with them, just doesn't want to talk anymore. Instead, you just want to sit there and fucking be stupid and harass and be sarcastic and shit. I don't want to be fucking sarcastic with you all day. I just want to enjoy my streams, which was the whole point to begin with. Get it? So, guys, I'm here for about another 20 minutes.
Okay.
There is a chance we could hit the goal.
No.
We are in actual, distance to do it.
We are in distance to do it.
We do need people to support and hit stuff last minute here. Again, everything appreciated. I even made the offer today.
Get out of town.
10 gifted subs on Kick, you get the VIP badge, which I've never really done that before. I said...
yeah, it's cheaper than ever. I'm sure it's going to get even cheaper as the time goes, by the way. So, but we're in distance, guys.
15
we're in distance.
To do 15, and you get the OG badge as well. But no one's really taking me up on any of the offers today.
Yeah, those NFTs. Yes, those NFTs. Fucking Troy Baker, asshole, playing guitars, fucking scarves.
The whole idea is to hit the goal. It's not to be a naysayer and be like, oh, but if I donate, we might not hit the goal. The whole idea is momentum. Right now, Remy, if you contribute, I guarantee you someone else is going to contribute right after, and then it'll get momentum, and we're going to hit that goal.
Oh, cool.
But that's the thing, is to get the momentum going, Honestly, this is how it's always been like. People are like, oh, well, maybe someone will come by and do a giant contribution. That's not what it's about. If a few people do small contributions, you hit the goal every time. But we need people to get the momentum started. And people are like, maybe I shouldn't, because then if I don't hit it, then it was wasted. It's not wasted. Doesn't matter if we hit the goal or not. It still helps. It allows me to make the content. It allows me to improve the content. All right, here we go.
Remember when he said he wasn't going to talk about it anymore?
Pirate Fortress.
What happened to that?
Well, guys, look at that. Dixie wrecked with a $39 super chat. $39
Thank you, Dixie Rex.
From Dixie Wrecked. We have done it. That means the streak continues for Suikoden.
Yeah, pretty easy, too.
Let's celebrate.
Never in doubt, huh?
All right, everyone, ready? Hit. The coffers are filled. The taxes are paid. We had a great time today here with Suikoden. Thank you so
It was a lot of fun.
very much for supporting my streams.
At this point, when he's doing this shit, he's just money, man.
Yes, yesterday was unbelievable, man. Yesterday was one of the highest bagging days ever that I've ever seen. Just from the pre-stream. I didn't see the gameplay outside of that. But okay, now it is time for some casino content, and they went on Phil for a long time yesterday. Don't think about innuendo. But Big Ups Down 4-Punch says, Baggy Maze here for the mighty VIP badge. This badge does absolutely nothing, but if you tip now, you will receive the OG badge for free. Sounds pretty good. Where can I? Come on. BR Joe says, 6-star Hogan is due. Keep pulling, boys. Keep pulling. Definitely. The leaked Ralph call. I didn't see that. Please speak a bit more. What else is involved in that formless payment? Hosky in the house says DSP plus wife, more religious, swear to God, lie. Yes. It feels worse, doesn't it, after they've decided to find God because his wife is going through problems. It's wild to then say, I swear to God, and absolutely lie. Very cool thing to do. Really cool. Cool guy, actually. Okay, so last night, they were doing the Kino Casino stuff. I didn't see all of it, but they had some fun. I wanted to go with the intro first, so it's a bit off, but you got it here. How they introduced Phil was funny to me. Then we'll get to the duty video about it. Not all of it, though, because it's 50 minutes.
I selected just because it's like, really, Phil?
Thank
really?
you.
By the way, just look at him. He's having such a tough time. Just look at his eyes. He's just a miserable, suffering cockroach.
Fuck you, Phil.
I just thought that was funny. Out of nowhere. Andy just hits him with the fuck you out of nowhere.
He's having such a tough time. Just look at his eyes. He's just a miserable, suffering cockroach.
Fuck you, Phil.
There's no joke or anything. It's just that's it. No joke necessary. Anyways, okay. So they get into it. Here they have a sandwich analogy. Let's go at the beginning here. This starts right here.
So,
okay.
dude, I'm going to say this and just get it out of the way. Then I'm going to move on my merry way because I don't want to.
No, you're not. You're not, though. You're going to keep seething about it day after day after day after day, Phil.
Yes.
I'm just going to get it out of the way now, guys. Okay, Phil, you sure?
Hang on this all day. All right, but here we go. You ready?
And or drama video makers, which I'm not. I'm not
A
going to.
parent screaming the N-word as
parents
gift.
screaming the N-word for 5 subs.
A dick joking. Oh, screaming the N-word.
Experiences with you guys and gals.
Did you notice something about the difference between the work ethic of myself and Kino Casino?
Now,
Did
like,
you ever?
imagine talking about a work ethic when you play video games for a living.
Correct.
Like, that's crazy. Just because you play video games for a lot of hours does not mean you have a work ethic.
Or a better show.
Like, playing
Yes.
video games is what most people do for fun. So your job is doing what most people do for fun. And then you consider that you have a work ethic for doing what most people do for fun 6 days a week, 6
Yes.
hours a day. Right.
Okay.
Ever noticed the big difference? That I'm here 6 days a week streaming full time,
Okay,
busting my.
Phil,
Whoa. Busting
busting your ass by sitting in a chair and playing games.
We have the
Phil.
most blessed
Yes.
job in the world,
Like,
Phil.
what are you talking about?
You play
Show-
games.
Show some gratitude, Phil.
Buddy.
You get to play video games and make six figures.
Philip has always thought that hours in means work and it's hard. So if you do something for 8 hours, well, that's hard and that's work. Even though, that's not always the case when you're doing things most people do for their leisure time, right?
a year. Stop it.
What
You're
a
not the
fucking
underdog.
loser.
You're not blue collar. You're not a hardworking man. You're a guy who plays video games.
He doesn't even
And
like
the
do
thing is,
prep.
Phil, brother, it's not about the number of hours or days. It's about the quality of the hours and the days. And the idea, Phil, that you're so presumptuous, you're so egotistical to think that you can produce like more than 40 hours a week of entertaining content as though your every single thought was a gift from God is completely delusional.
True.
There's only so many hours a week that anybody can watch of you, let alone hours in a week that were worthwhile and valuable. That's why at a certain point, it becomes reductive when you're doing way too many hours.
Yes.
And I pleaded with Phil to take more time off. And part of the reason why Phil crashes out all the time is because he has no work-life balance.
Yeah.
His entire life is the internet. His entire life is the detractors and the constant struggle to own the detractors that he can never ever win. And so he's like, he can't see the forest for the trees. He's lost in the sauce in his own mental illness, and he becomes a weird hermit alien that's like in a learned helplessness cycle. And so if Phil actually like disconnected from this, had friends, had like a family near, but like had these things, had hobbies, had a support system, he wouldn't be crashing out. It's not a good thing to spend 60, 70 hours a week on the internet playing video games. Like, it's just not.
Austin, on our days off, I could easily come in here and fire up a game and stream for 12 hours.
Yes.
I mean, listen,
Our audience would be fucking tired. They'd be like, Andy, fuck, man. Like, they want to watch a show. They
Listen,
want to watch a show.
we already saw 30 hours of you this week.
Like,
Do
fuck
we really
off.
I agree. Like, we have found the most entertaining Triple P for us because now he has so much like built up into what he's saying, and he knows he knows DSP better than most people now. So he has got that built up stuff to let out. You know, he's not just someone that watched the fucking videos and knows about him. He has talked to him and tried to get Philip to do things. It's like. And Philip shot him down every fucking time. You know, he has deeper knowledge of it now that he can better roast at DSP for sure, you know?
Need another 5 fucking hours of you here?
Yeah,
You know, playing
exactly.
video games. Like, I played Donkey Kong Country for 2 hours last night. I could have streamed it, but why would I?
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
That's retarded. He's so fucking stupid.
Gas putting
Well,
out
and that's
content.
the thing. So the network here says the I stream 6 days a week, Cope, means nothing when you have to stream that amount
Oh,
to
Yes.
hit basic goals.
Correct.
If you have to stream 15 hours a day just to make $250, are you really doing it because you have a tough work ethic? Or are you just desperate to scrounge every
Correct.
penny from your dwindling fan?
That's what I always say, too, about how DSP says, I've been doing this for 17 years. I've kept at it. But that's only true because he has nowhere else to go. There's nothing else to do, right? So if he could find another job, right, that would pay him more for less work, I assume he'd try to do that. But there's none there, so he says, I'm successful because I'm doing this for so long. Well, there's no other option. So Isaac says, I find Triple P entertaining, but the random singing is obnoxious as fuck. Is that me or Triple P? I'm not sure, Isaac. Not sure who you're talking about there.
Base.
Just kidding.
It's retarded,
kidding.
man. Yeah, playing video games way harder than being a construction worker. Like, shut the fuck up.
Constantly
Well,
for
by
an
the way,
audience.
what he's doing here also is pocket watching us.
Yeah.
Which he
Yes.
can't stand it when the detractors calculate his earnings and say he doesn't deserve it and this and that. Listen, Phil, there's no objective way to determine in entertainment who earns what. This isn't like a factory job, Phil, where everybody puts the same wheel on the car on the assembly line. And so therefore, what matters is the sheer amount of hours that you give to the factory. This is an asymmetrical business. It's not manufacturing. This is entertainment, Phil. And the audience determines what the entertainment is worth, Philip.
And by
And
the
it's
way,
just shocking that this has to be explained to him. He does understand this,
Oh,
I'm
he
pretty sure,
knows.
but he's just seething and bitter and
Yes.
jealous and sad.
By the way, Phil, you do know your business, you have games that you can play 40 hours a fucking day. Our business, we have to wait for interesting things to happen and clip them,
remember-
you fucking
I'll
moron.
say this too.
You're so stupid.
Remember when he refused to work on his days off?
Yes.
But I would be taking messages.
It's also the most entertaining Andy has ever been for me as well. Just random fuck you, and he's stupid.
From him on call 24/7,
Exactly.
65. Like, there are no days off, Phil. For us, if something fucking happens, if the Ricada body cam dropped tomorrow on Thursday, we would have to be here to cover that drama, Phil. The guy is crazy out to lunch on this stuff.
But hey, Phil, yesterday I was editing the fucking clips for today. So was Ashton. What, you think we just show up and it's just unedited fucking tap? No, man, shut the fuck.
Well, and then also, Andy, like a lot of these streams we've been doing, even if you went by sheer number of hours, you were streaming 12 hours on one of the last shows. Like, when was the last time Phil did that? You know what I'm saying?
What are you crazy? He's not trying to kill himself, guys.
That's what's crazy.
On the post show. What the fuck? Whoa, buddy. He's delusional, though. Do you think he's doing it on? Do you think he's lying to himself and he believes it, or
what he's trying to do is he's actually just trying to hurt our business? Like, that's
Here, I'll show you. I made one more. I almost did this thumbnail too, but it made DSP look too cool, so I went against it. But I tried that one too. That's Ethan Ralph in the top left, supposed to be, but it was too like everyone looks too cool, so I was like, nah, I won't do that one. But there you go. I said Officer Sanders is much better. There we go.
All he's doing is he's lashing out, trying to hurt our donations because he's jealous that he's not getting those donations. And these same people who were giving him money just last...
It's not a filter. It's ChatGPT. They have a whole... You can just... There's not even... It's not an extension or anything. Just say, like, make this Ghibli style. They'll do it.
He's jealous that he's not getting those donations. And these same people who were giving him money just last week, he's now shitting on and calling simps. Isn't that crazy? These motherfuckers might have given him $10, $20, $100, $500. And now because...
I'm skipping ahead to the... Here.
So, Phil, like,
there you go.
just to let you know, Phil, like, let me give a sandwich shop illustration for
Phil. This is what you guys were asking for.
just so Phil can understand. And this is a real life scenario.
Yes.
So there's this, where I grew up, there's this small town that is like 20 minutes outside of where I grew up. And there's a sandwich shop there.
Here we go.
That sells schnitzel sandwiches.
wow?
And they're only
Schnitzel sandwiches real.
open 3 days a week from noon to 3 p.m.
Okay.
But the schnitzel sandwiches they have are so fucking good, so amazing, that every day there's a line at the door the moment they open up, and every day they sell out their sandwiches. Because of the incredible demand from their product, they only have to be open 3 days a week.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Now, across the street is a Subway. I'm not kidding, this is true. Across the street, there's a Subway that's open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, Phil. But you know their sandwiches suck dick, Phil. And so there's a lot less traffic coming to the store.
Yeah.
And so they have to stay open those 7 days. Do you understand? You know, you grasp, Phil, what I'm saying?
Wow.
The sandwich shop.
You're saying that's your origin story?
Nailed it. It just makes sense. And I love how he put it into a sandwich shop metaphor. Brilliant. One more thing here.
It's like,
see.
oh,
Thanks, everyone.
You're
Thank
at
you,
the whim of
Spurgzerker.
one gay man, Phil.
Yeah, thanks, Spurgzerker. Thanks, everyone. We love you guys. Thank you.
don't. I get people who are regulars who come by, but there's no one here who's like, oh, Phil turned on the stream. Here's $1,000 just because.
Yeah, no, there is. His name was Iron Chef Sakai.
Yes.
His name was 1MM.
Yes.
His name was OIS. His
Yes.
name was Emerald. His name was King Tut. Like, there is a...
Triple P knows his fucking lore, doesn't he, right there? He rattled them off quick. Did he miss any? Iron Chef Sakai, 1 Minute Man. He's on one.
There's, Dumpy Koala now. Like, Dr. Lexus. Like, the list is endless, Phil, of these Sims who gave you thousands of dollars, Phil. Stop the cap, Philip. Stop.
Fine,
Like,
then no one donated him
Brian
ever.
Oh, Vidar, thank you. Look, Theo in the house knows Vidar Viking. How could I forget? Oh, what you stupid bitch? It wasn't fraudulent.
Again. Okay, everyone. No one. He doesn't care about subs. He doesn't care about money. Don't simp for him.
blind man. Like,
All right,
that
what about this? Turn off your goal then. Turn off the goal.
Do it for the love
Do
of
it
the
for the
game,
love of the
Phil.
game. Do it for the love. Turn it off.
If you guys would stop fucking simping, they would actually have to work hard.
Okay, if you guys stop simping, he'll have to work hard and buy his own food and not
Yes.
fucking
Yeah,
order
that's the
food.
thing. If people stopped giving Phil money, he would have to get a job.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why this was the dumbest shit DSP has ever brought up. It's amazing. Guys, if you don't give them money, they'll have to work more. Oh, what if people don't give you money, though? Then what? You ever thought about that side of it?
I'm saying,
And Philip, and very funny coming from someone that said, if you tip me more, I'll stream less. So, interesting.
Yeah.
and it's the same thing applies. And this is the thing, and this is what happens to Phil, and this is why he's bitter.
Yeah.
His whales, or his whale, really, will do
Yes.
this to him, where he'll dangle the support above Phil's head like he's a hungry
Yeah.
dog. And he'll make Phil work for it like an animal. and do whatever the whale wants. And that's Phil is resentful that we don't have to do that.
Yes.
He's jealous that we don't have to do that.
Correct.
And he does. But that's not our problem. That's his problem because he's a failure and a loser. But he's trying to make it out that being a loser that's broke and a slave is better off than being a winner that controls your own destiny, which is just a whole other level of mental gymnastics and cope.
Nathan says, if we stop giving him money, how will we get our pizza parties, Andy? You're right. Yeah, you want the pizza parties, right, guys?
You want the Domino's or the Papa John's?
They don't.
Oh, God. They are wounding him. And you just know DSP's watching these. Seething. Putting clips together. No! How could you do this to me? How could this happen to me?
Don't right now because
And you know there's going to be so many fucking emo songs on Ka-Ching in the Ring this year about this shit. It's going to be glorious. Glorious.
you keep giving them everything for nothing. So if you're like, man, I hate it when the casino goes on a vacation after vacation after vacation after vacation, you're the one who's giving them the vacation.
Oh, yeah, it's all part of the plan. I forgot. You're right.
Don't you
No,
get that?
Phil. No, Phil. Like, are you aware that everybody who makes money, Phil, has the opportunity to save that money so that they can then take time away from work and then go on that vacation, Phil? Like, are you aware of that, right? That the whole reason to save, in my opinion, the whole reason to save money is to save time, right? You exchange your time for money so that in the end, eventually you have enough money to do whatever you want with your time. You, on the other hand, seem to believe, Phil, that the purpose of work is more work.
Yes.
And the purpose of everything is
Hogan's.
just playing. Yeah, it's Hogan pulls. Like, get a grip, Phil. Get a grip. It's Hogan pulls, it's DoorDash, and it's gin. That's not how you have a successful life, Phil.
Yes.
It's your reason that they're doing that. If you didn't give them so much for so little, then they would have to work.
Phil, the lack of self-awareness.
It's called
One segment of our show is worth a month of your Call of Duty gameplay. You aren't even good. You're not even a good high-level player.
Oh,
Bragging
please.
about being a slave.
Yeah, I'm being
He's
boring.
He's bragging about how he has no free time and he has no money and he's forced to do this.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
cause and effect. It's pretty simple, but people
Butt
don't seem
broken.
to understand. I've been saying this about the games industry all along, too.
Pretty simple, dumb fox.
If you don't reward lazy game dev,
We're the game industry now?
But, like, by the way, Phil, who is it that buys every AAA game? It's not
Yes.
me, Phil. It's you. Well, it's for my business.
Slideshow has started. I'm on it, though. We will miss it right when he starts. Okay, so real quick, we don't know when he's going to start. We'll keep watching this, but I don't know when he's going to start. So I'm going to put the poll, and I want to get your thoughts on this poll first before we pop on this poll. So the question is for the poll is, how will tonight go? Okay, now here's the three options I've created. I want your take on these. The first option is Philip boots Ralph. So that means it ends prematurely, similar to my prom night, and Philip has kicked him out of the bed. That part wasn't my prom night. But you know what I'm saying? So Philip boots Ralph for whatever reason possible. It doesn't matter. Second option is Ralph lasts the entire stream, but there is no chance for future collabs. Okay? So what does that entail? That means Philip doesn't boot him out, but it didn't really go as smoothly. Maybe they were going back and forth a little bit, and it wasn't going well, right? It's like it wasn't a good feeling between each other. Maybe there was no tips, that kind of thing. There's no chance for future collab. And the third one is Ralph lasts the entire stream, and there is a possibility of future streams, okay? Which means it went well. They were working together. They got some tips. I don't know, whatever. Those are the three options, okay? So if you're saying it's a nothing burger, which I see a lot of people are, then that would fall under the Ralph lasts the entire stream, and there is a chance of future streams, because remember, for Philip, that would be a W. You know what I'm saying? So no chance, future. Okay, how can I do this? Because Ralph lasts... Okay, hold on. I went too far with the fucking clue. So Ralph lasts whole stream. And then I'll put a, here we go, thumbs up. So thumbs up means everything went well. That's the dentiest way to do this. Thumbs up. Ralph last entire stream. Thumbs down means it didn't go well. It's hard with the fucking character count here I'm dealing with. Fucking YouTube. Get your shit together here. Here we go. Okay. Oh, come on. Fuck you. Son of a bitch. Hang on. All right, I'll play this.
You're rewarding those lazy developers. You went out and spent $70 of your money on Assassin's Creed Shadow, and then you have the balls to turn around and point the finger at me as to why gaming sucks? You, the man who's responsible for yellow paint in gaming, is pointing the finger at me, saying, I'm the reason why gaming sucks, Phil? No, Phil. It's you and people like you that made gaming suck, Philip. That's the truth.
For lazy work by simping and buying all their games, then they'll do better. How many people
buy every AAA release?
But the thing is, too, this example makes no sense because our subs are moving up, our YouTube subs are moving up, our followers on Kick are moving up. Everything's moving up because people like the show.
This is all
It's just
jealousy.
It's all
There's
just
no
jealousy.
real argument here. And I hate to use the jealousy argument, but it's valid.
literally it. No,
It really is valid in this circumstance.
Yeah.
Yes.
playing about how every Pokemon sucks.
Correct.
But then they buy every Pokemon anyway, and then they buy the merch, and then they buy the amiibo, and then they buy this. Well, they're never going to improve unless you force them to. If you
I
keep
don't know what to
simping for
tell
the
you.
casino,
If people like the product and they're willing to pay for the product, then what's
All
your...
right, so Philip is in Kick Chat, said, the only thing I crashed out... Oh, hold on. So I don't... Okay, okay. Some fun stuff in Kick Chat to share with you. Okay. Let me get my raw fill up just in case. Okay, here's my raw fill live. Okay. So, let me read you the Kick Chats, okay? Here we go. So again, I can't see what happened because Philip banned them all. I will share the names with you, of course, but I can't see what they said. But dspgaming Real said, anyone else? Getting rid of the remnants of idiocy. Ooh, cool band name. The remnants of idiocy. Then he says, got a good show today. No time for crap. And DSP said, the only thing I crashed out of is wasting time with immature bullshit. I've got tons to do, and it's all good.
Today, I appreciate it.
Yeah, there's a ton to cover. I'm tackling about 3 stories from the Nintendo Direct. So there we go. So we're tired of the crap, guys. We're not taking any of the bullshit. Now, I will share with you the fallen soldiers, okay? Because they have been a lot of bans today. You ready? Triple P Gaslit DSP Success. DSP Endless Begging. 2 cannons versus 1 DSP. Hypothetical. I love the hypothetical. Legend. That's from yesterday on the Preestream. We showed a mini Densey scrolls where Philip is in a SRK chat saying people that fight are not real men because you could always, unless there's a real problem, you should solve your problems without fists. Which was funny because we found a Top Haters post 2 years earlier which said that he would fight both of the cannons at the same time if they had problems with him. So it was just a little weird. But we found that yesterday, so go watch that one. I did timestamp it if you want to see that from yesterday. Next up, we have Gold Chain Never Existed. That's a deep cut. I'm not sure I recognize that one. Gold Chain Never Existed. Lying Narcissistic Cunt Bag. That was the British style right there, cunt bag. We have It's the Best Plan Ever. Gout 2 Electric Bagaloo Real. Oh, the Panda Lee chain. Yes. Never existed real. Gout 2 Electric Bagaloo Real. Huge J Peen Actual. Try Neopets instead, please. Jasper Killed Rabbit. And Poor Dead Rabbit Real. I think I read that word yesterday. That must have been timed out. So there we go. And he has not said anything since then. Oh, he said, good morning all. Just freshening up. Okay, I'll say it as he wrote it. Just freshening up stuff a bit. And that was the last message. So that what he means by freshening up is banning people. Big up Joe Dub says, I would like to think the thing that would help get the momentum going would be actually to be entertaining in the first place. No. So you don't get it. Hold on. How many times do I have to say this? Okay. Oh my God. No. if you guys, few dollars, that gets the ball rolling. Do you get it? It makes sense. Medusa Jr. in the house says, I really hope Keto Casino got a gaming prenup for divorce. I really hope KC got a gaming prenup before divorce. There we go. I hope you hope they got a prenup before the divorce. I got you. Big ups. All right, I'm watching the slideshow. Let's see what else this goes. This went really long, so we won't last very long, but let's watch a little bit more.
Your problem.
Yeah, what's your problem, bud?
What's your problem, bud?
Guess what? They're never going to improve. They'll always have the same content, only 3 days a week,
But
delaying streams, canceling streams.
It's not even the case, Phil. Like, it's just not. Just keep playing.
It's like, yeah, we just
Bad work ethic, vacation after vacation, it will continue. It's direct cause and effect.
Vacations.
Oh, vacation.
I don't know why people don't understand that.
I love vacation.
I just don't get it. But every time that I would see people would come on my streams and be complaining about the casino, they'd be like, why is the casino not streaming, Phil? I don't.
Yeah, I'm setting up various things. That's why he's late today. Getting a Switch 2 is going to be a lottery for months. I get the feeling you're right, James. And that sucks for a creator like me. I want one to show it to you guys ASAP. Maybe we'll get lucky with an Amazon secret code like we were with the PS5. And that was it. Someone said, how long, holy long intro. And that made DSP respond with, yes, I'm setting up various things. Oh, and someone also said, does DSP always take this long, guys? Yes, that is true.
Is that funny? Maybe that they're more interested in the casino content than in Phil's content. Isn't that? They go to Phil's content to inquire about our content, and somehow that's an L for us.
Yes.
Have you ever considered, Phil, that when there's less of a supply for something, when it's rarer, people value it more? So if you're there every day, suddenly you're no longer special. If everybody knows, okay, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, these guys are going to be here, they don't value it enough. And I said this to Phil in DMs.
True.
If you never go away, how can anybody miss you? Familiarity, a lot of the time, breeds contempt. But these are business principles and entertainment principles that Phil just cannot understand.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
By the way, we got Ramsos85 for 10 subs.
On their stream, you threw them thousands of dollars before they even said a word.
Because they love the show. That's it. It's like, I mean, it's hard to even explain to this guy.
How is that an L for us?
That's like the biggest W in the world.
That's what I don't understand. That's crazy, Phil.
Did you ever think about that?
Scuba Steve has gifted 5 subs.
You know, he is actually seething. Who said that at Tool Chat? No, he is. He's actually seething.
Thank you, Scuba. I really appreciate it.
Like, now they don't have to work. Why are you a simp? I don't get it.
Why are you a simp? Right. Show starts now. Let's go. It's going to be all about fucking Switch 2, won't it? So get ready for that shit. Let's see how many problems he has with it. Cats on Burnell was banned by Eat Mania. Big ups. A classic. Save the pig. Help! Oh, hello, Mr. Piggy. Oh, there wasn't any Switch 2 talk? Well, then why did he say we're going to talk about Switch 2? Damn.
Good morning, everyone. It's time for Nuclear Fallout because today is the premiere of Atomfall, and we'll be checking it out live on this very stream. But before then, we've got a loaded podcast because today, a Nintendo Direct hit. It's the final Nintendo Direct before the big Switch 2 announcements next
Switch
week.
2, sorry.
And it was jam-packed with news. I've got 3 interesting stories, including Metroid Prime 4, Tomodachi Life 2, and a new virtual game card feature, all of which seem pretty interesting. And then if you didn't hear it, there's a big news story regarding Ubisoft this morning. They're selling off everything. I'm not kidding. So, this is going to be a loaded show with lots to talk about, all right? Sit back and relax. Folks, it's time for a week-ending special edition of the Level 1 Podcast.
We'll see about that. All right, so I'm looking at the news. Ubisoft on Thursday announced it's setting up a new subsidiary that will focus on its gaming brands, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. That doesn't seem to be selling everything away. Tencent is giving them $1.25 billion for that. Okay, so that's okay. Yeah, definitely. This is all raw Phil adding this song. Okay, guys, it's not really there. It's all raw Phil. This music. Yeah, so Philip's wrong. Just so you know, get ready for the dumbest take ever. Tencent has more money than God, and they're Ubisoft deciding to take some of that.
Alrighty, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the show. It is the end of the week, and
they are selling off some, some stake in the company for sure. But I mean, it gets any money.
It has been shorter week, especially because I had a night off last night. Well, a night off from streaming, not necessarily a night off from working, because my God, what a night it was. I had a splitting headache by the end of the night. And it is a shorter week. I'm not streaming tomorrow, but it's been a good one, right? We had a lot of stuff that happened this week. Today is Thursday, the 27th of March, 2025. A very exciting, eventful day around here, because not only do we have a new game release, not only is tonight Smart Guys, my wrestling commentary show with my first of 3 guest hosts for the next 3 weeks, Ethan Ralph, appearing, but also today was full of game news to talk about on the show.
Let's get to it.
As you can see, I'm raring to go to talk about all of these topics. I'm pretty excited. So I hope that you guys are too, and I hope that you've been enjoying everything going on this week. Wow. So, just think about what happened this week, right? Progress in Assassin's Creed Shadows and me deciding to drop the game because it sucks ass and is boring as shit.
Huge news. That was all over the place.
Continuing on with awesome playthroughs like Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii and Suikoden. That's right.
Everyone's talking about that. Smart Guys is the late stream.
Suikoden. I'm going to say it like that every time from now on.
Great.
Some interesting and fun Call of Duty. And, of course, everything else. So it's been a good one. Next week will also be very good. Because next week we're going to have the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves final beta, which we're going to give one shot on Sunday. I'll be playing more Atomfall if it's good today. We'll be continuing on with Pirate Yakuza and Suikoden.
Well, you didn't say it that way.
I'm debating.
Huh? You already forgot about
Lego night, and the reason I say that is I would have to order the Lego right away, and maybe we should just give it one extra week, especially because the week after is my birthday. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But next week's going to be a good one, and it's a full week next week. I'm not missing any streams. It's going to be 6 straight days of streaming, okay? Good stuff. Anyway, let's get started. All right, let's talk about
the goals
yesterday and how it went down, because yesterday was an interesting day. First of all, on the Level 1 podcast, I covered 2 major topics. The first was that Fatal Fury City of the Wolves has Cristiano Ronaldo, I couldn't say his name, Cristiano Ronaldo as a guest character.
Oh, wow, we're in trouble.
Figure that one out. But also that the FGC actually agrees with me about Street Fighter 6 being boring, having no originality, and basically, because people spoil the game so quickly, it ends up not being very fun.
That's not what that person said, and Philip just assumed that he fixed it. Son of a bitch, he fixed it. So I put on Twitter, he fixed it. So this is his thumbnail now. But this morning, which you can see on my Twitter, it was a little different. It looked like this. It's a little different. It's a little kind of different. See if you can find it, okay? I'll wait. This is a find the difference puzzle, okay? Good luck. Find the difference. Find the difference. So he did fix it, though. There you go, Philip. Good job.
And it was an interesting podcast, to say the least. I screwed up the highlight. What I mean by that is, number one, I did make a highlight regarding this whole FGC segment. But first off, I misspelled something in the thumbnail, which I didn't realize because I was trying to rush to get it done yesterday. And then on top of that, I scheduled it for the wrong time. I thought I had scheduled it for around like midnight when I usually schedule my highlights.
How much were you drinking?
I scheduled it for like 3 a.m. by accident. So the thing went like live way late. So I didn't really get many views overnight.
Shoot.
But I certainly hope that you guys will give it a look if you haven't yet. It's a pretty good video. Because, people said, well, I don't get it. If you think that modern fighting games are boring, how would you fix it? And I did give a definitive answer. It's just that
he means raise the level of difficulty so much that normal people don't want to play it. That was the fix, by the way. I want to see the new John questions. Here we go.
This is not an illusion. I'm Jonathan Frakes, and things are about to get mysterious again.
So some low-hanging fruit again. What really happened here? How do you explain the chocolate? How do you explain the Grim Reaper? How did he get the gift back? How do you explain the pen? These are all options. Pause the stream if you need to read them. Get out of here, John.
Modern gamers don't like the answer. All right? So anyway, check it out, and hope you like the highlight. Okay? Now, after that, we played Suikoden for a good 3 hours, and it was a great stream where we headed into a new part of the game. We took on Tyr McDowell's dad, I think Teo, and had a big epic showdown, and then crossed over this big bridge into an area where it's all tougher enemies, monsters, and it turns into like this whole, almost like a very gothic horror Castlevania-esque part of the game, which is very different from the rest of the game that's been hyper-realistic and almost like a civil war up to now. It's cool how it picks up and turns into something different. So it was a really great stream yesterday, and I'm so happy to say, I can't believe this, we hit the goal again for Suikoden.
Yeah, at the last second after begging like a crackhead for hours.
I've been hitting it every single time that I play Suikoden. I don't know how or why, but we've been hitting the actual support goal every single time.
I wonder how that happened. Let's give a good example
for
here.
Today, that's the lowest it's ever been. 10 for VIP, 15 for both badges. Okay? And I like the fact that we've got the support we had for this. I want to keep it rolling and keep playing this game. Okay? All right.
All right. Well, definitely. That had nothing to do with it, though.
And it continues. All right? So FYI, we're at 76 out of 80 goals hit. When we hit 80 goals, it's going to be Chick-fil-A, the new smokehouse barbecue sandwich that they just added. Plus, they have these new dragon fruit drinks. And there's different versions. For example, there's one that it's just kind of like an icy drink where it's like a, I compare it to like a flavored tea or a flavored fruit juice in ice. But then there's versions where you can combine it with their already existing drinks. Like they have a pineapple shake, and you can combine the dragon fruit with the pineapple shake, and people are saying that's probably
Get
pretty
out of
good.
Here.
So it's going to be a double taste test. DSP tries at Chick-fil-A when we hit the goal. All right.
Cool.
Excellent. I'm excited for that. And then, of course, keep in mind, after that, the Minecraft meals are launching at McDonald's next week. And that's going to be the next DSP tries it. I know people want to see me do that. So
we easily hit the goal. No begging and no last minute required, says Belly420.
Hopefully that'll get some people excited.
Yeah, I played that earlier.
Goals. Okay? Cool. Now, that is excellent that we hit the goal yesterday because I didn't have a late stream. I spent 4 straight hours in this office finishing up my stuff for my taxes.
Definitely.
Oh my God. I got a big headache. And not only did I get a big headache doing it, a storm came through. Okay.
Okay.
And it came through so hard that the power was flickering. And I was like, oh crap. I'm nervous that the power is going to go out right in the middle of me scheduling time.
You know who just got banned? Rabbit Stew Real. Light Yagami for wheelchairs. And Sleeper Cell Style Supporter. Robustly flavored Real. Those all got banned.
To do this, because I really needed to get it done. The good news is I did get it done. But it was a lot of work. But hopefully now I'm done for the season. You know, now it's just on my tax guys to actually do all the filing and everything, but should be good. And hopefully I don't miss any more streams. I'll be here to stream for you guys throughout the spring without fail. All right. It was very annoying, but it's done now. 2 nights. I mean, 2 nights off. It was like 8+ hours of work.
Well, the first night you were doing the snake eating, right? That's what you were doing then. Medusa Jr. says, the only cologne I wear is Desperation Phil for men. Big ups, Medusa Jr. Like Yagami
so cheers
for
to that.
Is very good.
Being done with that, it's always something I dread every year, but now it's done.
Okay. Got it.
So now today, I'm back full force for a final streaming day of the week.
What do you pay a tax attorney for if you have to do 8 hours of work? I mean,
being that there's 2 streams today,
doesn't make any sense.
Today, Obviously, I'm hoping we'll hit at least 2 goals to get to 78. Would have been great to hit 80 by the end of the week, but let's be honest. Number 1, I didn't stream last night. Number 2, it's a shorter week. Number 3, yeah, we had some slower streams earlier in the week where we didn't hit the goal. So it is what it is. Overall, I'm very pleased with how this week went. You guys have been amazing and supportive, and I really appreciate you. So thank you for supporting my content. Right. Let's hit some goals today. Okay. All right, and get to that Chick-fil-A reward. It would be great if we could do it on like maybe Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, one of those days. Would be perfect, actually. Okay. W. Koala says, let's do all 4 goals today. Well, yeah, sure, that'd be great. You know, if I hit the lottery or something, I don't think we're going to be hitting 4 freaking support goals in one day.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless we get some crazy takers. You know what I mean? So anyway.
It's basically only you, Dumpy Koala, so you were the one that controls that.
Let's get into it. Today, a great streaming day. First of all, after the show, it's going to be the premiere of Atomfall. And or will Atomfall be more like Stalker? It's a good question, actually, because both of those are post-apocalyptic games, right? Set in an environment where there's some kind of radioactivity that has mutated the environment and caused all kinds of problems. And I don't know what it's going to be more like. If it's more like Fallout, where there's some narrative that's pretty interesting and dialogue trees, and it's not necessarily all about just survival, then maybe I'll like it. If it's more like Stalker, I'm going to be honest. If it's more like Stalker and it's just a bunch of survival techniques and tactics, I don't know if I'm going to like it that much. I just quit Stalker 2 like 2 months ago because it sucked. After having played it for so long, I just couldn't stand it, and I actually quit it. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with low support.
I guess we'll see what happens here. But, yeah, I'm excited to see Atomfall. This is, again, one of the huge benefits of having Game Pass, is you get to try a variety of games without investment.
Whoa.
You know, I'm just paying the Game Pass subscription fee. This strap is annoying me. The strap's been screwing up recently, getting looser. Anyway.
This someone works with his fans who have been doxxed, are people with disabilities, are socially inept, or are just lonely.
Yeah. I think he has autism.
You just pay the subscription fee, and you get access to all these games. You don't have to keep dropping money on them. Like, to be honest, if it wasn't on Game Pass, would I be playing Atomfall? Don't know. Probably not. It's like $60. But because it's on Game Pass, give it a shot. Give it a try, right? And it's great that this is the case. So let's see today how Atomfall does. If it does well, if it plays like Fallout, if it's interesting and fun, we'll keep it in the rotation. If we play it and it sucks ass, it's boring, then we don't have to play it again. But I'm curious to see what everyone thinks, including me. I mean, look, my whole set is based around nuclear fallout today. We've got nuclear coloring.
I was thinking orange creamsicle, but okay, this is nuclear.
We got a Fallout themed font. We got everything going crazy here.
Okay.
For Atomfall. So let's see how it goes. The daytime stream today. Okay.
Wait, let me get my kick numbers up there. Ooh, low numbers today.
Now tonight on the late stream, we have some more suspenseful stuff going on. To say the least. Tonight is Smart Guys, my weekly wrestling commentary show. This week, SmackDown and Raw both were significantly interesting wrestling shows, each having multiple title matches.
Significantly interesting.
Each announcing and leading into major plot lines that are going to head into WrestleMania next month.
Oh, great.
So they were great wrestling shows this week to begin with. But on top of that, this tonight's show is the beginning of 3 different guest hosts that are going to be coming by and hanging out with me and talking pro wrestling over the next several weeks. So tonight, the first guest host is Ethan Ralph, who's going to be coming by and talking pro wrestling.
Anything
and I hope that you guys will join me for that.
Okay.
A lot of people think it's going to go poorly because I guess a lot of people don't have many good things to say about Ethan Ralph. Personally, I have little to no interaction with the man.
But
all right?
He know about him, right?
To do the show. And I said, sure, let's get guest hosts in here. Let's see how it goes, all right? So for those interested, that starts around 7 p.m. Pacific time over on my DSP Reacts channel, which is at DSP React on YouTube, or on my Kick channel, which is DSP Gaming Real. I fully predict chaos to ensue, but not to have to do with us. Like, I think like the show's going to be fine, and we're going to do wrestling commentary. But I think what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to join the show with the intention of trying to derail it or troll. And just to make this perfectly clear.
Oh, please.
Okay. Very simply put, tonight, will there be contributions? Yes. Am I going to be reading out every contribution? Well, all the ones that are positive and have to do with wrestling and stuff. Anyone who comes to the show and is trying to flame this guy because he's my co-host and you don't like him, all I'm going to say is thanks for the contribution and move on.
Oh.
I'm not actually going to be reading out insults and shit. Some people seem to think that this is their opportunity to come by tonight. It's a shooting gallery, Ethan Ralph, and it's a time to attack the man. All I want to do is have a fun wrestling show. Mm-hmm. So, hey, come by and contribute. Go right ahead. But just know that if you come by and you're saying disgusting stuff about the guy, I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to say, hey, thanks for the contribution and move on. Now, all the usual stuff's going to happen.
Yeah, I was worried there wouldn't be contributions there. So thank God there's contributions. Someone just pinned this, which I would consider to be a little bit derogatory, but there you go. Someone pinned this in Kick Chat right there, Flatman B segment, which is a little bit of a troll move, but all right, we'll let it go. We'll keep it there too.
Happen. For example, for every $100 raised, I'm going to open a pack of Topps 2025 Chrome trading cards and see who we get in there.
That's in Kick Chat.
All the usual, things will be a part of the show.
It's gone
also,
now.
I'll have a co-host.
It's already gone. Son of a bitch. Someone had balls there. Some mod has a little bit of balls, but they lost them. Keep it up there. Don't be scared.
We'll be talking wrestling. Okay? So, who knows how it's going to go? I think it's going to go fine, to be honest. But you never know with these things. I hope you'll join me tonight for an unpredictable Smart Guys over on DSP React. By the way,
yeah, is Ethan Ralph just going to sit there as he open packs and not make fun of that? Like, that's going to be something.
Rebranded a bit for this week. This last day or two, I spruced things up and I basically rebranded a couple things. So you may notice something new on the show tonight. Okay, so that's today. And then I'm off from streaming.
The message was, sorry, for those that are audio styles, should read it. It said Flatman B segment. That's it. And it was pinned.
Both Friday and Saturday. And I know that's weird because usually I only have one day off a week.
Too many
But
simps.
This week I'm taking off too. It's necessary this week. I got stuff I got to do. But when I come back on Sunday, we go full-fledged into a new streaming week with the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves beta part 2. The first beta was about a month. I hope play it pick I share a new. That should be fun. And then the late stream on Sunday. I hope that you
don't care about Sunday,
all
man.
kinds of stuff going on this week. All right, so it's going to be an exciting week coming up.
I do not care about Sunday.
Of content. Okay. All right, let's get stuff started. We got a shout out to do, guys.
That's the Flatman B segment.
Please support the stream today. Let's hit goals. Let's hit the goal today on this first stream. Let's hit a goal on the late stream. Let's keep that momentum rolling in a positive direction. Notably, let's get one of each kind of contribution this morning. I'm going to be honest, it's been pretty rough this week in regards to Kick, and I'm not surprised. As you guys know, a lot of the Kick supporters were actually people who were fans of Kino Casino, and those fans are now leaving in droves.
Correct.
Because the casino basically snanked me, which everyone knew was going to happen to begin with.
Again, Philip, I guess we're done now. I guess the whole I snake them is just 100% dead now, because the 8-month plan that he put into years, that is not even pretending that's the case anymore. And now it was 100% the snaking from the Kino Casino. If you're going to do this in a week, why don't you just do that at the beginning, man? You'd at least get some pity from some dumb fucks.
So it is what it is. I'm moving on positively. We got Kickbot in there helping out with commands and stuff. And hopefully you'll still stick around if you're a viewer on Kick. And for those who have, thank you. It would be great to get some Kick support today. Okay. So if you could, please support the stream in some way. Okay. This idiot.
Let me get rid of this idiot.
Notably, gifted subs would be great over on Kick. Like I said, we had only a few people who've actually even gifted subs this week, and it's the end of the streaming week. I'm looking far and wide, and I don't see Dr. Lexus here to gift another 44 subs to Felt Me. Oh, man, he really felted me last week when he did that, but I don't see him anymore. So anyone who's over there enjoying the content, if you like the content, please consider become.
Okay, calling out Dr. Alexis for giving you $200.
We actually even gifted
seems the bold move. Let's see how it works out.
subs this week, and it's the end of the streaming week. I'm looking far and wide, and I don't see Dr. Lexus here to gift another 44 subs to Felt Me. Oh, man, he really felted me last week when he did that, but I don't see him anymore. So anyone who's over there enjoying the content, if you like the content, please consider becoming a sub, I should say, and gifting some subs to your fellow viewer. It helps out a lot, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But then, of course...
Kickbot, attorney at law, taking care of business and taking names. I am the law. Kickbot, the story.
We now have the ability for everyone to now use commands both on Kick and YouTube.
Okay. I don't care
Thanks in
about
advance
commands.
to anyone who supports the content in any way. Super chats and memberships and gifted memberships on the YouTube side. Subs and gifted subs on the Kick side. And tips, which anyone can now do by using the ! tip command. Okay? Excellent. Very good. All right. First contribution of the day.
Flatman B says, peace and love, everybody. Let's have a good Monday.
A $2 tip.
$2? Come on.
Why did you block Cristiano Ronaldo on Twitter? It's like I explained yesterday during that segment when we looked and we were like, why is he blocked? It's first of all, I guess it's X. We got to start calling it X because everyone keeps saying Twitter, but it's X, right?
Twitter.
The problem with X now is that it gets a weird idea in its head and it won't unprogram itself. What do I mean by that? Let's say, for example, for some bizarre reason, X thinks you like football or soccer or whatever you call it. All of a sudden, your entire fucking thread, your whole feed will be bombarded with content regarding that subject matter, even if you don't care about it. And I've tried, for example, marking a post, see less of this. This is not relevant, trying to get it out of my feed. And quite frankly, it doesn't work. Whatever AI that they use to run this stupid algorithm over on X, it's
AI
not
algorithm.
effective at all. It's very frustrating. And what happens is there'll be days when I'm trying to use X for work. I need to try to get information off of X for a news story or to see
I'm trying to use X for work.
What's going on in the world. And I can't because it keeps bombarding me with bullshit. I particularly remember there was one time where I was trying to use it. It was just like sports ads constantly. And I believe that was the situation where Cristiano Ronaldo's official X account was posting advertisements. And I was like, fuck this. And I just blocked it. What I do now, if an ad pops up on X and I find it's something intrusive, I just block the entire account. And I don't even give a shit what the account is. It could be a major corporation. It could be a major thing. I just block the fucking thing. I don't care. I don't need to see garbage ads on X. And the thing is, when I had X Premium or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, the thing you paid for because you thought you were the king.
I didn't have ads. And that was good. But then I said, I don't really need to pay for this anymore. I'm not really getting many benefits out of having the X Premium. The blue check mark doesn't mean anything. So I stopped paying for it, and all the ads came back in droves. So I just blocked the fuck out of all of it.
In droves.
So there you go. That's why. I guarantee you that's what it was, is that at one point, X is so dumb, it thought that I had like an affinity for football and started sending me 1,000 football-related stories and posts and ads. And I said, block, 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 fuck all that shit. Because I don't care about football. I'm never going to. I'm not going to miss out on anything by blocking those accounts. Like, oh no, I really missed out on Cristiano Ronaldo's posts. Oh no, it's earth-shattering and I'll never get over it, right?
Well, you get enough to ban them, so
there you go. That's why. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so that's our first contribution of the day.
Nothing else?
Thank you for the first tip. Now, let's get our first super chat. Let's get our first member or gifted membership, and let's get our first sub or gifted sub. Okay? And once we get that momentum going, then
this is his new word, by the way, momentum. I don't know when it started exactly, but yesterday he said momentum about 18,000 times, and now he's saying it today again. Momentum is the new word of the month.
Things will pick up, and you'll see. But it's all about the momentum. It's about getting a series of stuff. Like, for example, the first tip was $2. Who's going to tip more than $2 to become on the leaderboard? I mean, it could be $2.01. and you'll be on the leaderboard.
Ah.
All right, but let's get someone new up there. Let's get that momentum rolling.
3.
Okay? All right. Now, in the meantime, I have some news stories to cover. In fact, we have a lot of news stories to cover this morning. So let's get into them, shall we? There was a big Nintendo Direct this morning, and it was weird because there already is a Nintendo Direct next week on April 2nd. And that's the one everyone is hyped and excited for. That Nintendo Direct will be covering the announcement of the Switch 2, including the specs.
He has. I think he's done with Felted, and we heard yesterday on the clip I played earlier, he's done with razzing as well. He almost said it, then stopped himself. Yeah, there's doing some fucking stuff. It's not something. He's done with felting and razzing for sure.
Features, the pricing, the release date, the way that you can order it, etc. Like all of that information is coming out next week on the 2nd. All right. So, in regards to that, when they announced there was going to be another Nintendo Direct this morning out of nowhere, everyone was like, what the hell are they going to talk about? The Switch 2 things next week. But what it is they wanted to, I guess, get a whole bunch of news out there and make it its own deal before the Switch 2, because next week is going to be all about Switch 2. So what I'm expecting next week is we're going to learn about the new games coming out for it that are going to be console exclusives and all of that. It's going to be a pretty loaded presentation next week. Okay? So, there were tons of stories that came out, stories that I found missed out on, I should know about. Big update and years. And much like what happened with Elder Scrolls 6, they announced it, they showed some art for it, and then dead silence and crickets for years. And then every once in a while, you hear a little buzz. Like, what's that? What's doing it? Oh, they're still making it? Oh, okay. And then there's no information again.
Yeah.
Finally today, ladies and gentlemen, this morning, we got a definitive answer on a game that we've all been waiting for a very long time. That's right. What is that? Get that out of there.
Yeah, Kick Chat is deader than
Metroid
ever.
Prime 4. Finally, we got information. It's like, holy crap. They sure took their time with this one. But we've got it, all right? So what is the information? Well,
it's coming out for the Switch in 2025. That's basically it.
harness Samus Aran's new psychic abilities to survive the mysterious planet of Euros and find a way home when Metroid Prime 4 Beyond comes to the Nintendo Switch in 2025. Did you hear what they just said? Comes to the Nintendo Switch. It's a regular Switch game.
What?
It's not a Switch 2 game.
Huh?
Now, will it have any advantage being played on the Switch 2?
Samus Aran. Yes, you know that. Samus Aran.
Because they did say Switch 2 is fully
It's a guy, by the way, Aaron.
compatible. You'll be able to play Switch games on Switch 2. But, yeah, it's like, don't know. All right, let's do it. Let's watch the Metroid Prime Beyond trailer together.
Great. I don't know why. I know I'm going to take an L on this one, but Metroid Prime, I never got into Metroid Prime. I don't know why, so I'm not excited for this at all. But I mean, I've
not
try
seen
it.
this. Is it silent? Where's the fucking audio?
I know it's an L. That's what I'm telling you. I know it's an L. I pre-coped. I said it's an L. I just didn't get into it, so I pre-coped that. I played Other M, didn't like that either.
There is
I thought
audio.
that was kind of
Why
dumb.
don't I hear it?
I know they're different, but
I don't hear anything.
I prefer the 2D ones.
What is going on? Why can't I hear audio?
Uh-oh. Philip. Uh-oh. Yes.
No, I don't have headphones because this is coming out of my gaming PC. So I have no idea why I can't hear any audio right now.
Uh-oh.
It should be
We're
coming
in
out
trouble.
of my TV, and my TV is not muted, but I hear no audio. You guys can hear it, so it means the PC is working. So what's not working?
People in Kicksat say, we heard it, King. Big ups, Medusa Jr.
Why the hell can't I hear it? It doesn't make sense.
Switch to Nintendo. There you go. Big ups. Review Dropbox
Let me
USA.
try something else.
Quality content, ladies and dents. Wins level 666. That was on his stream. Ooh, Iwamoto.
All right, guys.
There's
well,
no
we have
audio.
a whole bunch of new stuff to do here. Let's head to Sunset Island. Guess we'll unlock this lighthouse first.
Yep, keep playing your own videos. Oh, shoutouts to meaningful content with the DSP, the briefcase, Kino Casino diss track. There we go. Play that one, Philip. I recommend it.
I know you can hear audio. That means that the PC works. But what is going on between the connection of the PC to the TV that I'm not getting audio in the TV? It makes no sense at all.
My sister's face is...
It makes zero sense.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Ikiro. Dampman B got mod and immediately started withholding. Maybe that was it. He got mod and said, fuck it. I don't need to give any more money now. Fuck him. That might be it. Iwamoto adding more fuel to the fire. 2D is better than 3D Metroid. Same with Castlevania. Ooh.
I have no idea.
Ooh.
Restart the TV? You think that would, I mean, would that really fix anything?
Restart the TV, yeah. Restart the TV. Do a
It's
quick
confusing.
reboot.
I can't really watch the trailer if I have no audio. I also can't
Reboot
play any
that
games if I have
puppy.
no audio. So I don't know what's going on.
Reboot it. Reboot the TV. Dude, I'm sure he needs to turn the TV off and turn it back on.
Reinstalled Sound Blaster Pro. Now that's some old school shit.
Yeah, keep
I'll
saying
turn
stuff.
the TV off and on. I don't think that's going to do anything.
Just turn the TV off and turn it back on. Check out the drivers.
Honestly. No, the TV's not muted.
Good show. Shout outs to Sound Blaster, honestly. That is true. I can still remember, and this is not going to fight the old thing with this, but I remember trying to get Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis to play on my computer. When, there's no fucking Google, guys. When I remember I had to fuck with the drivers, all that shit, Sound Blaster bullshit. You get that LucasArts sound to hit up. Oh, mama. That was true bliss. I was like, I am a computer genius right now.
Sometimes my TV does have tech issues, and if I unplug and replug it, it's fine. Maybe I just got to completely unplug and replug the TV back in.
So you guys love this. Void
That
loves
could be.
this. The guy with long hair loves this. I got you. I know you love these stories.
Yeah. I'm going to do that right now. I think that's what it is. Hold on.
We'll come back. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. We're back. 30 seconds later.
This is the first time this has ever happened with this TV.
Boat Knight says, did you fuck with Winamp? Yeah, and I had a Natalie Portman skin on it, so... Now what? Now what, trolls? You got nothing.
I fixed it.
Okay, we're back.
So it was some kind of a weird issue with the TV where it had to be unplugged and replugged in. I don't know. More tech bullshit. All right, we ready? That's so stupid.
Ooh, review Dropbox. Review Dropbox USA to comment just got.
Let's do this. Metroid Prime 4 trailer. Here we go.
Read that super chat, Philip. No, he's not going to read it.
Why is this on my face?
Review Dropbox USA on his face. Any comment or?
Here we go.
He's gonna get banned. Jade just said, urban sandwich shop fan. I go soon. Bye. Good meet you. Why is this on my... Wait.
Why is this on my face?
That was after his first night with Rambo. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This same familiar, nice music.
Planet Vuros.
Is it?
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive, and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to. Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Just like the previous games.
Nailed it.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Is this the real trailer? Like, this guy's not really doing much for me. The guy, I'm talking about DSP, who's not saying anything, by the way. I'm talking about the trailer. What the fuck
Pretty
is
much
this?
just exactly the same, doesn't it?
I thought for a second it was like, you know how they have commentary for the blind where they tell what's going on the screen? I thought it was like that. You know? Samus walks into a big field. There's a large tree in the middle. She approaches it from the right.
As she explores the planet,
See?
Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Okay, this is new. Psychic abilities.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams.
Oh, that's cool.
Of her mind.
That's really cool, actually.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Once again, she's going to end up at a planet and everyone's dead, and she's talking to holograms and ghosts again.
No.
This happens every game. Does she ever talk to anyone who's alive? Never. She's never found one single person alive anywhere. She's always talking to the remnants of a civilization or whatever. She's always there too late.
Good point.
Wow, they really didn't flip the script for this one at all.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
I know, that's the key point of Metroid is you're all alone.
That's it. Coming 2025. A new upgrade, look. Overshoots all fancy.
Ooh.
Look at that. So,
Nailed
to
it,
be
Philip.
honest, it doesn't look like they changed much at all. It looks almost exactly the same to the previous Metroid Prime games, doesn't it? It's got the auto lock on, it's got the dodging, it's got some new abilities, which is nice. I think you can control the shots, but does it look good? Yeah. I mean, Metroid Prime is a great series. That's why people will be like, what took so long for this one? Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 came out relatively back-to-back, you know, within a few years of each other. And then this one's been taking forever. So this is cool, and it is on Switch, but it's Switch 1. So just to forewarn everyone, yeah, this is going to be a game that's probably going to be held back by the hardware. You're probably not going to see any groundbreaking graphics or whatever because it's on the Switch 1, right? So it is what it is, but hey, at least it's coming out this year.
It's going to be held back by the graphics, the hardware that you don't even know about Switch 2. So why would that be? Okay. Anyways.
That's excellent. I'm excited for that.
And for Switch 2, they can make it better graphics, yes, but it's going to be held back by the hardware.
I would hope to have a Switch 2 by the time it comes out, so that way I can play it on there rather than have to dust the dust off the Switch 1 in order to play this thing, but I guess we'll see. To me, that looks good, right? To me, that looks pretty good. Don't fix what's not broken, right? It's pretty good. Don't fix what's not broken, right? And the Metroid Prime formula has worked, and now we're craving another one.
Don't broke.
So I think that one's good. They're doing the right thing there, in my opinion.
Don't broke what's fixing.
Okay.
You know how that goes, guys. Come on. Come on. Ooh, Anime Slayer. I think Ralph calls Cat fat and bails. All right, Anime Slayer, remember this. You will be felt if this doesn't happen. I'm taking a screenshot of this, and I will shame you next show if that doesn't happen, okay, Anime Slayer? Don't forget that. Iwamoto says, he has a whip and has to fight Dracula? Original. They really flipped the script on this one. Matthew says ALT old confirmed. Not confirmed. That is a rumor. A lot of people are saying. Fate of Atlantis, goated. Praise Narab Sal. Romance Sophia Hapgood. You know what I'm saying, Charles?
Good to me.
Hell yeah.
Cool. So that was just one of multiple announcements. I got a couple other shout outs to do. Review Dropbox USA. $2 super chat says quality content. Ladies and gents, where's level 666? So you're going to blame me because my TV had a tech malfunction? I didn't make the TV. Go write a letter to Sony because it's a Sony TV. Go complain.
He's legitimately taking You're going to blame me?
Make the TV. Go write a letter to Sony because it's a Sony TV. Go complain to Sony that the TV wouldn't work. And I had to unplug and replug and restart it like a computer. Yeah. But you're actually going to complain to the streamer because the TV had a malfunction. Like, seriously.
Go super chat Sony.
Go. Good on you. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I feel so felted because you said that on my stream.
Now
really,
felted is a bad word.
Anyway, thanks.
Now felted's cringe now, guys. Felted. Husky said in the snort for it, it's don't fix what is broken. Yeah, Husky, nailed it. Don't fix what is broken. Just wrap
Let's see here.
Wrap a trash bag around it. Who are you banning?
Oh, interesting. Oh. Okay, so Big Larry Gaming tipped $1.34 and says, actually, in regards to Metroid Prime 4, he says, I looked on the Nintendo site. They're actually saying that a lot of current and past games are going to have what's called a Switch 2 edition, which sounds like there would be some kind of a free upgraded version. All right. It's confirmed that some games are just going to run better on Switch 2. And I hope you have a good Thursday. God bless. Thank you to Big Larry Gaming. All right. Well, that's good to know. Like I said, I would hope I can get a Switch 2 this year. Number one, to cover it. Because how cool would it be with my new setup now, right? To be able to do
a
live unboxing of a console right here to show you what it looks like as I take it out up close, all the features and everything with my new dual cam setup. I think that would be pretty damn neat. And I think everyone would really like that.
Really cool.
And then to hook it up in that day one vibe of getting a new console and having it showcase all its features and everything, right? And then, of course, trying all the launch games. I'd be very excited to do that. The question is, what will be the availability of the Switch 2? Will you actually be able to get it? Or is it going to be one of these situations where it's going to be nearly impossible? In the case of the Switch 1, you were able to actually get it. If you got in right away, you could order it. And I did. I got it from Best Buy. But the moment that first wave was sold out, you couldn't get it for like another 6 months.
Shit.
So what happened was my Switch bricked overnight. And then I didn't have a Switch for many months. There was no way to get one, which really sucked.
Okay. I'm not hearing these birds. I see some of you guys talk about it. I'm not hearing any bird. If there's a legitimate bird sound, please let me know. But I have not heard any.
Going to be going crazy, so we'll have to see what protections are in place here so the consumer can actually buy the dang thing. Obviously, I want it, and I'll get it, however. But I'm going to be honest, just like with PS5, I refuse to buy it from a scalper.
Yeah,
so I'll try to get in and get the pre-order and get it legit. But if I can't get in on the legit orders, I'm not going to be buying it from a third party and paying double, triple. Fuck those people. They're the problem with the industry, and they can go to hell. I'm not going to support that practice. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't care if everyone else does it. I'm not going to do it. So I hope I can get in on it.
But he does that for WB Champions cards. Sorry, not Champions, but the WB cards. He does go to scalpers for that. Shiny T in the house says, can't wait for the guy who shits on Nintendo constantly because they took his ass's money in 2014 to unbox their new console and shit on it endlessly to kill all hype. Very cool. Big up, Shiny T.
The first wave, like I did with Switch 1, and hopefully it doesn't brick like Switch 1 did. Okay? Okay.
I have also...
All right, so
anything else, guys? Anything else?
Now, let's talk about the next story. This next one threw me for a loop.
With no begging, he's fucked. Do you hear that? Well, not much to shout out. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. Next story. Yes.
Okay. So, over a decade ago, when I first moved here to Washington State, I purchased a Nintendo 3DS XL with a capture device built into it, with the intention that I was going to be playing a lot of Nintendo 3DS games. Sadly, what ended up happening was, within just a couple years of me living here, they retired the 3DS for the Switch. So really, it was kind of a wasted investment. I didn't get to use it that much. But one of the games that I played back in the day was called Tomodachi Life. If you've never heard of it, I don't blame you. It really was kind of a rarity of a game. What it is a virtual island with people who live on it, who have different quirky personalities and the like, that perform different tasks and mini games. Now you might say,
you talking about Animal Crossing?
Wait a minute. Animal Crossing? Kind of, but not really. It's more of a social aspect game where you log in once a day and then you interact with all of the different characters, and each one has a little bit of a weird quirk to it. And there's a lot of funny stuff and weird stuff as well. It's hard to explain if you haven't played it. I recommend you go check out someone's playthrough of it if you want to see what I mean. Check out 10 years ago on this channel, the Tomodachi Life series that I did. I had Ryan Reynolds, Miley Cyrus, and all kinds of weird characters in the gameplay, including me. I was on there too. All right. And they were all doing weird interactions.
It was me and Miley Cyrus chilling on an island. It was wild. Check out my playthrough.
And silly stuff with each other. So over 10 years later, they're actually making a friggin' sequel. Sure. If you were to ask me what's the most unlikely game to get a sequel, I probably would have been like, yeah, Tomodachi Life, because it's been 10 years and no one talks about it anymore. But here we go. So it's a very brief teaser, but let's take a look. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. They farted.
Yes.
Did you see that? That was a fart.
I have many Tomodachis, yes.
How refreshing.
Very nice.
Hiya.
Why are we watching this? We're not going to play it.
Living the dream.
So we're watching this trailer just to shit on this game and say about how stupid it is. I guarantee it. Why would anyone play this? Okay.
Did you want to talk?
So there's big ones now, too.
Glad that was only a dream.
See? That's all it is.
Yes, it's fucking weird as shit, but that's the point of the game. Like, I think that's actually the point of the game. It's supposed to be bizarre and weird and quirky. And if you set it up that way, it's funny. If you try to take it seriously, it's not a very good game. But if you're just there to kill time and mess around and do some silly things, sometimes the game will throw you for a loop. You'll be like, what just happened? It's kind of wild like that. So I think it'll be a quirky, interesting thing. And it comes out next year. I'd be interested in trying it.
Will you?
You know, I don't know how well it would do as an ongoing series. When I played Tomodachi Life a decade ago, it actually kind of worked and was fun. But I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, the great story.
I'm just shocked that they made a sequel. Like, to be frank, I never would have expected in a million years they were going to make another one of those. And here we are a decade later, and it's finally coming out. So, a little different, though, because now it's on the Switch, so it's console and handheld at the same time. While previously it was just on the 3DS. So,
was this one of the 3 news stories? I think it was. Oh, big ups, Dave B. This is the sequel to a game I seem to recall you played with Panda on the DS. Ooh, bringing up old loves, old memories. Bossa Nova in the house, big up, says in 2 years he'll still be calling it the new setup. Oh, God, yeah. He'll be praising his big changes from 2024 for years. Years we'll be hearing about the positive changes from 2024. You know it. Big ups but the pasta maker says, having to unplug and replug the TV is a sign that he never turns the TV off. Why try to preserve the business equipment, right? Also, lots of tippers seem to be ending tips with God bless. I think it's just making fun of maybe some people, LARPers that do donate money are making fun of Flatman B. I don't know, though. But Flatman B is the one that started it, definitely.
Okay.
Big ups.
Yeah,
to
the original game was wild. The gameplay was interesting for sure, for those who haven't seen it. So,
Definitely.
All right.
Good story. Great storyline.
Our third story of the day.
That was a story.
And
okay.
our final story regarding Nintendo is actually regarding a new thing that they're going to do that seems pretty interesting, but I don't really understand it. So I think what I want to do is I want to explore it with you guys today.
I would have
Today they
guessed
announced
that.
virtual game cards.
Oh.
Okay. What does that mean?
Yeah, what is that?
Well, it says right here on the Nintendo site, the virtual game card feature for Switch and Switch 2 adds some flexibility of physical game cards to your digital library. If you have two systems, you can digitally eject and load games from one to another, and you can lend games to members of your Nintendo account family setup. So basically,
go
if
ahead.
you buy
Please
a game
explain that.
digitally and you have a family account or a family setup, because you could do that. You can actually have it like, there's 3 people in the house that are all on the same family setup on your Switch.
Yes.
Basically, you can trade digital games. Okay? So here, see, there's a whole digital library now, virtual
That's
game
not
cards.
true. That's not trading, but okay.
And you can load on a system or load on another system.
It's not a trading
Move
system.
games between systems.
Yeah.
If you have 2 different systems linked to the same Nintendo account, you can choose which system to play it on, just like with a physical game card. Simply eject a virtual game card from one system and load it on the other. Once a virtual game card is loaded onto a system, not only can you play it without an internet connection, but other user accounts on the system can play it too.
Let me break this down. It's just a way so you can only have one copy of a game in one family household, right? They're trying to make it so you can't have 4 Switches in your family household with 4 different copies. You pay for one Breath of the Wild, but you got 4 people playing Breath of the Wild at the same time. Nintendo say, no, you're not doing that. We'll give you these cool cards, though. It's just a thing, yeah.
You can also manage and load virtual game cards via your Nintendo account on the...
Is Philip going to get that, though? Is Philip going to get that? I bet he doesn't. It's like, they're giving you cards, so that's pretty cool. That's added value.
Nintendo website. So, interesting, for sure. Lend games to members of your Nintendo account family group. You can lend out the cards, connect your family group member's system via local wireless when you want to lend a game.
That's true.
Both systems must be connected to the internet. You can lend a game out for 14 days. After the game is returned, the borrower will still have their save data. They'll be able to start where they left off if they borrow it again. So I guess the catch here is...
here's the catch.
Number 1, you have to be in the same family group. All right? And on the same wireless. So it's not like you can share a game with someone who's your friend online across the country.
Yes.
They have to be on the same wireless network as you. All right?
Yes. So
the other weird thing is that essentially what they're saying is that only one person can play the game at a time. So let's say, for example, you buy Breath of the Wild on the Switch, and you want to lend it to someone else in the house. Well, only you or them can play it.
No.
As if you had a physical card that you were passing between the two of you.
Oh.
See what I mean?
Oh.
So you can't have 2 people playing the same game, which is kind of a weird letdown. If you want 2 people to play the same game at the same time, they both have to buy it.
Yes, that was always the case, though. That was always the case, by the way.
It's kind of like game sharing, but it's not as good. Because for example, Xbox game sharing, you can both be playing the same game at the same time. In this case, you can't be.
Some games let you do that, but not all games.
So
Nintendo doesn't give a fuck about you in that case. In instances like this, Nintendo says, "Go fuck yourself. More money, please."
Good. It's a new feature. They have not had this before. Previously, the only way to do this would have a physical, cartridge, pass it around. In which case, of course, yes, only one person can play it at a time. So I guess it's something nice to have. Listen, something more is better than nothing. All right? It's not as good as what Xbox has, but at least it's something. And I could see for people who live in the same house, and you have multiple Switches, you want to trade your games around and not have to buy the game 7 times, this kind of works.
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go. It would be nice if there was better features, like if it actually was like the Xbox game sharing, but I guess Nintendo doesn't want that for whatever reason. I don't know. But hey, it's a positive move. It's a customer-friendly move.
Is
That's
it?
a good thing.
I told you.
For them. to do that. All right, so
it's a customer-friendly move. Nailed it. I mean, I guess they made it easier to get your games in different systems in your family, but it's not like, you know. Joe G says, does Nintendo consider birds as family? Maybe. They might. They'll take your birds' money. They'll do it quickly. Yeah, Philip says, like, they said easy. Look, it says right here, guys. It's even easier to use, okay? So, I mean, this is pretty cool.
Good stuff. Like I said.
It's easier to use, so, I mean, that's a bargain.
That's a good addition. People keep saying, is X down? I don't think so. Let's test. No. X is up for me. Yeah, X is up for me. I have no problems with X at all. Are some people not being able to see X? I'm good. Yeah, I can see X right now.
Kick chat has never been more dead, man. People are losing the will.
Yeah, looks good to me. I don't know.
Hello.
X loads for me.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
Folks, we have one more big story to talk about today in regards to gaming. And this is one that's been coming, and we've already been talking about it leading up to this. But today, finally, the crap hit the fan for Ubisoft. All right? What have we been talking about recently with Ubisoft? That game after game has been a flop. It doesn't even matter what franchise anymore, whether it's Tom Clancy, whether it's Assassin's Creed,
this is going to be good.
You know, a licensed IP.
This is going to be good. Get ready.
Like Star Wars. All of their games that they put all of their money and time and efforts into are flopping left and right. And it's for various different reasons, but I think essentially what's happened is with Ubisoft, we gotten to the point where all they really care about is pumping games out for money. So because of that, they're following all of these very bad practices, right? Let's just make a game that's quantity over quality. Let's make sure that it has things in it that benefit us, long-term games as a service stuff, rather than actually making a good game for the consumer. And when they're doing this, basically, people are now seeing right through it. And these games are just no longer selling the way they used to. They put so much into Star Wars Outlaws last year, and it flopped horribly. And now they're experiencing something very similar with Assassin's Creed Shadows, where they were expecting a monstrous blockbuster success, and instead they're getting about mid, meaning it's not flopping, but it's also not blowing up.
Okay.
And this is not what they were looking for.
Gotcha.
Okay. There's also been strong rumors recently that Ubisoft has been looking to package the company for a big sell-off, meaning the Guillemot family, you know, Yves Guillemot, who's the CEO of the company.
That's just his name, but okay, yes.
And his family, who has controlling interest in it, have been looking to pass off that responsibility to someone else. And a lot of people have been rumoring, we think they're going to try to sell entirely. We think they're probably going to try to sell the whole company. Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you for re-upping your
it is
membership.
official this morning, a blockbuster, earth-shattering announcement in the gaming industry.
Not really?
As of this morning, Ubisoft has sold off most of its major gaming franchises by packaging them into a completely different subsidiary company, pushing them to the side, and giving a major controlling interest to Tencent, i.e. China. Here is the story.
This is not a sell-off in any way. Here's the key points, which is all you need for this. Here, I'll share it to you. I'll share it with you so you can see what they, he's gonna put his spin on it. You can see the truth of the matter with the key points. Ubisoft on Thursday announced setting up a new subsidiary that will focus on its gaming brands, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Tom Clancy's. He's not pushing them off, or whatever he said. And the Chinese technology giant will invest 1.6 billion euros, or 1.25 billion, into the unit. So the Tencent wanted a piece of the Assassin's Creed money and said, I'll give you 1.25 billion for it. So, okay, let's see what happens.
Ubisoft has officially sold its video game franchises and formed a new subsidiary, giving Tencent 25% ownership and royalties. So this guy has a snide remark. Ubisoft did so well with Assassin's Creed Shadows, they're forced to sell. The new subsidiary is already worth more than Ubisoft itself because Tencent invested so much money into it. I think it was like billions. This new subsidiary will own all the intellectual property of the video game IPs that Ubisoft formerly owned. Here it is.
Yeah, so he found a Twitter user like making fun of the move to tell the tale. Okay.
So
they got 1.25 billion for a piece of their company.
$4.3 billion subsidiary.
And you know who got that money, right, Philip, or no?
All right. So it's going to include the game franchises Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow Six, and more. Basically, all the video games are going to be part of this new subsidiary. It's not going to call itself Ubisoft anymore. And then Tencent is investing 1.16 billion euros into it to own a quarter of it. Okay? In exchange for a royalty, the new entity will hold licenses for the intellectual property of the games. So here we go. Ubisoft, established by the Guillemot family in France, has been actively seeking new investors for video game properties. The value of the new unit exceeds the current enterprise value of Ubisoft, indicating a significant milestone for the company. Yves Guillemot shared his enthusiasm about the development, stating, "Today Ubisoft is opening a new chapter in history. This is a foundational step in changing Ubisoft's operating model that will enable us to be bold and both agile and ambitious."
Sounds pretty good.
The new subsidiary will not only include teams working on the mentioned titles, but manage the back catalog and any forthcoming games under development. The strategic move by Ubisoft and Tencent's investment marks a significant moment in gaming history.
Any thoughts?
Does it? Honestly, does it? What does this actually mean?
Yes, that's what we want you to explain to us, Philip.
Ubisoft is throwing in the towel because they have no fucking idea how to make games anymore. The management is terrible.
Here we go.
And they basically want to try to hand over the control and interest to somebody else because they don't know what they're doing. However, they don't want to stop making money. See? So they said, well, let's break it off.
Yeah.
And pretend like this is different. It's not. It's the same. Like, what's the difference? So now they're not going to be called Ubisoft anymore. And you gave a quarter control to Tencent, a Chinese gaming company, right? Okay.
Yeah, so it's 25%. Did he miss that part of the 25% or no?
What does this mean? What's the difference? Right? There's nothing. Listen to him. Today, Ubisoft is opening a new chapter, a foundational step in changing your operating model. All you're doing is you're giving control of your games over to other people. Because you suck and you can't make good games anymore.
Okay, well, I don't need to explain this. They sold 25% because of a fuck ton of money for them, and that even you could say that was, if you want to do a felt, you could say, well, a lot of other companies are worth more, and also this doesn't quite allow them to. They had to give a lot of 25% of their company for the money they might need because Assassin's Creed wasn't as big a hit as they needed. So they needed some money, so they were forced to sell 25%. That's how you can spin this into a negative if you want to.
You're giving control of your games over to other people because you suck and you can't make good games anymore. That's the announcement. Why are you celebrating? You should be crying. You should be like, we tried hard to try to retain interest and control of our games, but we don't know what we're doing and we can't sell games anymore. So we're giving up. That should be the front page news. Why is this a celebration of positivity? It's not. It's called You Suck Ass. But again, this is what happens with money and these corporate bigwig idiots. Oh, there's money involved? Big success. No, there's not. This could actually be a huge problem. So now you're going to have other companies come in, right? And they're going to say, well, we have more money invested in this now. So we now are going to force certain changes, certain things, right? The culture may change at Ubisoft. Who knows? Will this be good for games? That remains to be seen. It could be good for games. It could mean that Ubisoft might actually start making good games again because there's another company that's there to crack the whip when they're sucking ass and doing dumb shit. Or it could mean nothing. Tencent doesn't necessarily have the best track record either. It's not like Tencent is above reproach and above criticism, has been pumping out banger after banger. So Is it a moment in history? Sure, but is it a good one? Not necessarily.
I'm not sure this is a moment in history, to be honest, but okay.
I just find it hilarious that Yves Guillemot is so out of touch. Again, corporate dude, doesn't even fucking understand games, and he's celebrating this. Oh, this is great. For who? The gamers don't know if they're going to get good games. Your employees probably have absolutely no idea what the hell is going on, or are afraid that they're about to get laid off or shifted around or changed in a reorg. Right? Tencent is going to take some control. We don't know how they're going to dictate what happens with games. The only one celebrating is you because there's money. Because you're a greedy fuck. You know what the hell you're talking about. What a fucking loser. I hate stories like this because this is a great moment. No, it's not.
Why not?
But we saw this coming. That's the thing. Like, with failure after failure after failure, we knew that this was coming, that a change had to happen. You can't just continuously pump out fail. And every franchise, too, is like every single franchise they've been pumping out has been failing. It's pretty sad. You know, how have the mighty have fallen with what they're doing and running themselves into the ground? So we'll see what happens. What we need to actually hear now is, as a result of that, you know, what changes are going to happen? What games are going to come out of it? You know, they're claiming that they're, you know, oh, this will, you know, change everything. But how? How is this, you know, going to prove that you're going to make better games? Because that's all people want out of you right now is games that aren't crap and filler and just pumped out for profits.
I don't think this is going to make a clip, to be honest. I do not.
Okay. So, folks...
That's my presentation. All part of the presentation. Big ups, Talby. They are doing this to increase their market value and get a big chunk of cash. It might work, it might not, but it makes business sense. It just, you know, yes. It's all negative, though, because Guillaume wants money. Don't forget that. CopeSidePhil in the house says, not surprising at all, Tencent has been looking to buy out Ubisoft for a long time. It's only a matter of time. Tencent already owns 25% of the company. There we go. Lunar Guardian says, sounds like his company. All he wants is money. That's why he's happy. Yep. Shiny Thief says, Ubisoft? No, Ubi sucks ass.
Next
what's
slide,
going on
right now in the realm of gaming. An interesting morning for news, that's for sure.
Not really.
Now, we got through all the news. So now what I'd like to do is open up the rest of the show, you know, the final half hour or so, to Q&A. And if anyone wants to talk about certain topics, please tag me in the...
We're not that far behind, so I can show it here. We're not that far behind if you want to get... if you want to try anything.
I'm Jonathan Frakes, and things are about to get mysterious again.
If you want to reiterate of any of those, we're not that far behind, so you got a chance. How do you explain the chocolate? What about those dog tags? What about the detail of the chocolate chip cookies? A lot of options here.
In the chat. Maybe there's some things I missed out on that you'd like to talk about today that you think are notable. I'm going to do shout outs for all contributions. Right now, we had the 2 tips and the 1 super chat, and that's it. Guys, let's get our first membership and our first sub right now on the podcast. All right, let's get that going. Let's get some support rolling for the premiere of Adam Fall, and let's get this goal hit.
Let's get it.
Get closer to our Chick-fil-A reward. Okay? Let's do it.
What is the full link in question? Hold on. I'll show you. Sorry.
This is not an illusion. I'm Jonathan Frakes, and things are about to get mysterious again.
What did the spirit of Abraham Lincoln actually seize hold of Senator Quigley and force him to tell the truth? That's the full Lincoln question you asked for, okay? So good luck with that one, brother. Good fucking luck.
Avarice, how are you this morning? Good morning. Good to see you.
I'm leaning yes on that one. If you do that one, you get 25% of the radio station if you get that one.
Have I gone through Tencent's library? It's all pay to win mobile games. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, they don't have a great track record. So that's what I mean. Like, just because they have influence over Ubisoft, like, oh, this is a great moment in history. It could be the end of your company. Just because you're greedy and there's money involved, you're excited, but it could be the end of everything that you've been working towards all of these years. All these.
Do you want him to put that in the press release? That would be a great press release. Yeah, guys, this could be the end of our company. Everything we've worked for could come crashing down right now, but I don't know. I'm not feeling too optimistic. A lot of negatives here. But thanks for asking, press. And yes, please put this piece out. Thank you.
Tried and true franchises. Why are you celebrating? Because you made some money? So that's what it's all about for you. And that's true. For Yves Guillemot, this is probably the biggest day in his gaming history because he made money. That's all he cares about. He doesn't give a shit if he makes good games. He's a greedy fuck.
I fixed it. Cat,
do we lock in which Minecraft Lego set to get? No, we didn't. Because if you guys don't know, 1 week from this coming Sunday is my birthday marathon on April 6th. And what we will do is we will decide what Minecraft Lego set to get over the course of the next week. We'll look at it on the podcast, and I'll probably order it and get it here so we can build that during the birthday event.
Cat kicked it again. Cat's having a lot of problems today. Kicked the mouse, hit the fucking keyboard, hit the computer. We're having a lot of fucking problems. Movie Side says, I got your banger right here, Dave. Hell yeah. Jordan Fadeaway says, new clip title, 10 Cent Snakes Ubisoft DSP Feldsum. Decade of Failure?
But consider another retrospective event. We've talked about that. I'm not against it.
Big ups, Hoskew. Big ups, everybody. What would you do, retrospective? What would you possibly do? What would the retrospective
Mobile,
be?
Arena of Valor, Call of Duty Mobile, League of Legends, and Honor of Kings.
League of Legends, Honor of Kings.
PUBG Battlegrounds.
Okay, that's cool. Anything else? Or
they own 40% of Fortnite, if you didn't know. They own a stake in Roblox.
Oh, God. Then they're really making money.
Yeah. Nothing too crazy outside of that.
Nothing too crazy outside of that. Fortnite and Roblox. Yeah. Not too crazy outside of those small franchises, definitely. Magic Short Bus in the house says, ALT, you should make a sound clip of Andy calling him stupid or the fuck you, Phil, for moments like this. That is not a bad idea. Magic Short Bus, you're a legend, sir.
They have their fingers in everything that makes money, basically.
Yeah. Didn't we kind of just praise Ubisoft with that statement then? Didn't we, Philip? It seems they want to get their hands in everything that makes money. So
they have their fingers in everything that makes money, basically.
Oh, okay.
Luna, you have the right to enjoy Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's not for everyone, but if you like it, that's good on you then. What kind of cake am I having? I don't think I'm having a cake this year. Honestly.
Is that a flex?
This year on my birthday, I told my wife I'd like to have her make food. Like actually have like food for the marathon that we can have rather than order out. Have a nice homemade meal, but we don't know what she's gonna make yet. But honestly, I probably will just have food and forget the cake. I've had cake every year, but to be honest, I'm not a big sweets guy. I'm just not. Right. So even when my wife makes the cake, I usually end up eating like 2-3 slices of it, and then I don't eat the rest of it, and then we have to get rid of it. So probably it just makes more sense to just have food that day. Honestly.
Right. Definitely.
A couple shout outs. First of all, we have Fighting GM with a $2 super chat. Says you have the same birthday as me, do I? April 6th? Well, congrats. We're April 6th co-birthday guys.
Oh, co-birthday guys.
Thank you for that.
Normal. Co-birthday guys.
And then Alien Boy 13 with a $2 super chat asks, will you play Rita's Rewind in the future? Well, I didn't really play it for a couple of reasons. Reason number one is because I don't really think that my audience is so heavily into Power Rangers. I mean, Power Rangers isn't really prominent in the gaming landscape. So we don't really talk Power Rangers. I don't think anyone really is like...
Rita's Rewind was the game that's like Shredder's Revenge, the new Turtles game. That was fucking awesome. But it's just like that, right?
Into it around here. That's number one. And number two, I did play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, which is basically the same style of game. I think the same company made it.
Look at me nailing it. W.
And it didn't do so well. It did okay. Like I played it quickly and beat it within like a stream or two, but people didn't really give a crap. So I figured maybe the beat 'em up genre just isn't something that appeals to my audience, know? So I skipped it. I know it came out, was it last year or whatever? So I never really focused on it. But I'm not against playing it, but maybe that's something to do during like a special event rather than just a playthrough. I don't know.
Oh, Marvel, I don't care about that as much. Not a Marvel guy. Big up Joshua Clan, who says, this dummy doesn't understand that even though the sales for AC hasn't been the best, they just made a bill for selling a license. To me, that's a win. I could be wrong, though. Yeah. We got to wait and see. The only one that wins is Guillaume, though, Joshua.
No. I'm not playing First Berserker Kazam or Kazan, whatever the hell it's called.
Kazam.
It doesn't look that good to me. It looks like just another attempt to make a Soulsborne game because there's no other Soulsborne games coming out. It doesn't really blow me away or anything.
Well, I'm not really a
too
superhero
interested
guy,
in it, so no, I'm not going to play it.
I'm not a superhero guy. There's a lot of things I'm not the guy of, that's for sure. I'm not a movie guy. I am a music guy, I guess, but I'm not a guy. You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of things. The things I like, I go so hardcore and I get addicted to them, and that's it.
Did I ever play the Marvel beat 'em up in the arcade? There was more than one. There was an Avengers, and they would go, Avengers Assemble! And it was Iron Man, Captain America, Vision.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember who the fourth... I think it was Hawkeye. I think it was Iron Man, Captain America, Vision, and Hawkeye. I played that one. And there was a Spider-Man game. And that one was Spider-Man, Punisher... Was it
That's
Black
two.
Cat? There was I think there was 4 characters in that one.
Who?
Was it Black Cat? There was I think there was 4 characters in that one too. But yeah, I played all of those old school beat 'em ups back in the day. They were very popular.
Very popular.
Soul Reaver, I've already answered this. No, I never played the Soul Reaver Legacy of Kain games or anything. I never played any of them. And I know that they had like a redone collection recently, but we skipped it. I wouldn't be against playing it in the future if people wanted it.
This isn't the worst of the week, but it's getting there. We're approaching worst show of the week. Hosky says, no fucking oil cake this year, babe. Just cook normal food. Yeah, didn't he hate the cake last year? That's the real reason we're not having cake. That's the actual reason.
We already talked about that SpongeBob Night Shift game. It's not official. It's kind of a bootleg game, and I don't really think I trust it, to be frank. And no, I'm not going to talk about Wings of Redemption. Why would I? He has nothing to do with me. Why would I talk about him?
Okay.
Right? He has nothing to do with me at all. I don't know why we talk about Wings of Redemption in my content. He's not here.
He's a lolcow, and you talk about other lolcows all the time.
I don't know how long Disco Elysium is. I don't know. Someone's asking how long would that game take? What's the next indie game? I don't know. You guys convinced me to play it, so I did. You guys really liked it when I played it, but that's it. I don't know anything else about. I don't know how long it is or anything. So,
ooh, Sir Phobos Knight of Mars is trying here. He's saying, "Who was Elmo P. Middleton? Was he some content creator?" That's a good chance. He's reading it.
The light theme for today is radioactive in honor of Atom Fall. Same thing with the text.
I thought it was Orange Julius. Logan K says, bring Snickers bar to the dinner table, but not a big sweets guy. Uh-huh. That's his dessert. Legitimately, he did that. Brought the Snickers bar to the fucking table. Hell yeah. Hate sweets, though. Hate them. Tired of it. Who we banning?
Is it? See, I don't know. Dixie Rex says, don't compare Atomfall to Fallout. They're very different in gameplay style. All right, we'll see today. I don't know.
Thank you, Dixie Rex.
I was wondering if it was going to be more like Stalker. And if it's like Stalker, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to like it. Because I don't really like the whole aspect of Stalker where you constantly got to eat food, drink, take off rads, heal, stop the bleeding, reload, fix your weapon. Dude, it's like, fuck. Can I just play a game? Why I got to dick around with all those little menial tasks? It's so boring.
I don't want challenges.
It feels like you're always mashing a button to do something in that game.
Thank you so much, Dixie Rect. Oh, I have a contribution here from Euleen Ilick. Hello.
Right.
Thank you. Oh, here we have a contribution from Drew P. Nutsack. Hey, welcome. Yes, thank you. Oh, this is from My Crotch. Hello. Thank you for joining the stream.
We'll have to see. As we play, let's see what it is. John M. did a $2 super chat. Do you like blondes or brunettes? Hair color doesn't matter.
Lou Sassol. That's a good one.
That's like one of the last things that should matter.
Hair color. Sonia.
Seriously.
Amanda Hug and Kiss. That's the classic.
Especially because everyone changes their hair color anyway.
Hey, would you blow me?
So it really doesn't matter.
Yes, that's a classic. Sean
What's
Roberts.
the weather like today?
What's the weather? Great question. ALT soft guy, no J. There is a J there. Thank
sunny
you.
outside. It's not hot outside, but it's sunny. So sadly, that means that it's probably going to heat up in here over the course of the afternoon. It's going to be annoyingly hot. Which
my Dungeons and Dragons name, the one time I played it, was Craven Moorhead.
I don't want it to be hot, but it looks like it might be.
Lapis
I'll just have to
Lazuli.
put up with it. I think right now it's only like 50. Let's look. Not 60. So again, whenever it's a certain temperature outside, but it's full sun, it means that in the office, it ends up being much warmer. Let me take a look, actually.
No.
Let me look outside.
Oh my God, we're getting a live weather update, guys. This is hype. Drew P. Nutsack is ALT's sock account. Relatable, I guess. No, nothing droopy.
Okay, good.
Full sun check. Look at that. Full. What are you saying now,
It's
trolls?
actually cloudy outside right now, so that's good. That means that the office probably won't warm up. So that's good.
Yeah, that's why I hate D&D out in Nerd Brew. I couldn't take it seriously.
Disco is a 20.
It's my curse, Nerd Brew. I just want to do fucking jokes, and everyone gets pissed. So you got to take it seriously, but I can't take it seriously, and that's why D&D is not for me. I respect everyone that plays D&D. It's not for me.
20 to 30 hour long game. Wow. That's pretty dang long for a game like this. So I don't know. I mean, my indie nights are like 2-hour segments. I mean, do you really want to be playing this for the next, 2.5 months? Maybe if people really like it, we could put it into the rotation as more of a major playthrough rather than an indie night game. We'll play it more than once a week.
Yeah, you got to find the right group. But I'm sure I could find a group that would appreciate that, but I couldn't find them. I didn't play that long, so I didn't give it a real shot either.
No, we don't have central air. I have an window air conditioners, the ones that freestand and you put the duct into the window. But it's only March. I'm not installing air conditioners in my house yet. This room is the only room that heats up, for the record. Like, this is the
I just can't do this. I would do the stupid thing of like, okay, well, there's an elf over there. It's like, all right, well, how attractive is this elf? Yes. Does she seem like she's into me? And at the DM, they're getting pissed off. It's just not. It's just not the place to be funny. But it's like I can't not do that. You know what I mean?
Air conditioners in my house.
Does it appear like she has long arm hair, or is it blonde arm hair? That kind of shit.
Yeah. This room is the only room that heats up, for the record. Like, this is the only one right now that
gets... ask the dumbest fucking questions like that.
It's warm. The whole rest of the house is very cool. So I might eventually, like in April, if we have hotter days again, I might have to actually install the air conditioner just in this room.
It's an attention thing, honestly. It's an attention thing. I have to let the game fucking play, you know what I mean? But it's tough. This is now we're at the really boring right now. So, as you can see, we're talking about D&D stuff. I have not paused. Just a reminder.
I do turn off all the electronics overnight. The only electronic that's usually on overnight is just the streaming and gaming PC, or the streaming and capture PC, because it has to upload. So that's the only thing. Everything else I turn off. No lie. I turn off the gaming PC. I turn off the TV. I turn off all the lights. I turn off all the peripherals. I close the laptops off.
Okay.
Monitors are off. Everything in this room is off except that PC, because that one has to stay on to upload. That's it. What's up, Game Boy? How are you today? Good to see you.
Hey, there's one. I don't think we're getting there today, but we did get one.
No, I turn off the RGBs as well. I don't leave the RGB lights on when no one's in here. That'd be pretty stupid.
I don't know if we're getting there today, guys, but that is one. Oh, and by the way, I just realized some of those videos still had their audio on. So was the temple, there was like weird sounds going on? That's my bad. I did not know that. And some of those had fucking videos. They're like giggling and stuff. I was like, what the fuck's going on? But now they're all muted, so it won't happen again. That was a fucking disaster on my part. No, you didn't miss Temple yet. No, it was not on purpose. It was not on purpose.
What kind of background will I have for April? I'm going to change various things. For example, the animations here will be different. You saw there's like St. Patty Day stuff. Well, that's going to be gone. I might do more themed towards my birthday and spring. So maybe some birthday stuff and spring animations in there, along with gaming animations and stuff.
Chibi's not muted. No, Chibi's not muted. He should be on, but everyone else should be on.
Tell you why Scott Steiner is the GOAT? I don't know. Because he cares about two things, his freaks and his peaks? I don't know.
Oh.
Because the siren goes off whenever he walks in the room.
Freaks and the Peaks.
Because of the way he does math is very entertaining.
You know a lot about him, huh? Damn. Any other takes? Oh yeah, Scott Steiner is the one that said he's fat, and that's how that's what Triple P was kind of.
I don't even know when Easter is. When is
Triple P was kind of trying to be Scott Steiner when he said she's fat. She's fat. He was doing like a Scott Steiner impression. I didn't know that until now.
Someone said, "Are you going to do anything for Easter?" I don't even know when Easter is. I have no clue. Let's see. It's different every year. Some years it's in March. Some years it's in April. Let's see.
Live check-in
it's
on
the end of April.
Live check-in on holidays now.
No, I didn't even know.
We are fucked.
420. It's 420.
Any comment?
Easter's on 420. Oh boy.
What does that mean, Philip?
John did a $2 super chat asking, "What's my next home improvement that I'm going to do?" Well, we had done a bunch. Remember, we had done all kinds of stuff. We kind of redone our bathroom with new shower head, new shower curtain,
redone our bathroom with new shower head and new curtain. That's a redone bathroom.
Ripped all the stuff off the walls, put up whole new shelving, decorations, and things.
Okay.
So one bathroom kind of feels totally refreshed and new.
That's new.
We bought a new washer dryer because our washer dryer was wearing out after a decade and having tons of issues. And we've done other various odds and ends around the house and things.
For example?
Honestly, at this point, anything else that we want to do is probably too large scale. Like, to be honest, our master bathroom is all messed up. The shower we don't use, the toilet we don't use, they're all broken. Okay?
Eat that, Ralph. Like in your Mexican shack. Huh? You wish you had that, Ralph.
That needs to be gutted and redone. We don't have money for that. Okay. Our kitchen is starting to fall apart. Literally, the drawers and shit are all crappy quality, low end, and starting to actually wear out and fall apart. We got handles coming off. We got drawers coming out. It's messed up. And we want to redo the kitchen, but we can't afford that. You know, there's a difference between doing an appliance upgrade for a few $1,000s versus actually like major renovations of the house. So the only thing we can do for renovating, we want to wait and hope that the economy will turn around in the next few years.
Oh my God.
We had a flipping.
How does that affect your income, sir?
Government, right? It will turn around in the next few years. Now, we had a flipping government, right? Interest rates are starting to go down, and we're hoping that within the next, say, 3+ years, things will get better and better. And hopefully, at some point, I'd be able to do something with the equity in my home, because I have a ton of equity in my house. And I've never been able to touch it because I have a really low mortgage rate from 10 years ago, 11 years ago. And I don't want to touch it and screw things up and massively increase my payments. That'd be pretty dumb. But I have a ridiculous amount of equity in the house that I could use to renovate the house and fix stuff and improve stuff. I would love to fix that bathroom. I would love to redo the kitchen. Those are projects that we've wanted to do for a while, but we just can't afford them. So we're hoping that things will continue in the right direction economy-wise, and that hopefully within a few years, you know, things will get better, and then we'll be able to actually use that equity to do things. But as of now, we're kind of stuck. To do anything with the equity in my home would be insanely stupid. With interest rates as high as they are, it would
How about the $50,000 you made from Kino Casino? What about that $50,000?
Destroy me financially. Like, why would I want to take a mortgage that's way low percentage rate? I want to say my mortgage is like around like 4 to 5%. I don't know exactly what it is.
Oh yeah, that's for
but it's
Scopely.
around
Sorry.
there. Why would I refinance now at like 8-9% and pay double? I'd be a moron. You know, so that's why I'm just waiting.
Okay, so just to reiterate, because that was pretty unhinged out of nowhere. Yeah, so Lefty, yes, that's exactly the plan he's sharing with you, like it's a flex. He's got $50,000 or $60,000 extra dollars from Kino Casino. That's all gone, by the way, just all gone. In what he self-described to be as new computers, okay? He's fixed one bathroom, which, and when I say fixed, I want to make sure I'm very clear about what that means. It means a new shower curtain, a new shower head, and new shelving. So that's maybe $300 total. Let's go $400. Let's go nuts. Okay? Let's go nuts, and they got the best of the best. All of the rest is gone. Okay, we bought 2 computers, yes, Devoom, all that shit. Where did the rest go? Where? And the only thing that's going to save us is the interest rates going down. And by the way, the economy has been shit since he started on YouTube, by the way. Okay? Wow. Great plan, though. It's going to work out in the end. Definitely. Michael says he's going to hate Atomfall so much it dies today. Okay, that's a lot of people are saying. It's not like, it's more of a game he hates, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, GG Gamebox. Now, some people are saying you might know where the money went, so I'm not sure. Papa Polecat in the house says, I ran a game that had a guy that wrote a griffin named Beaky. Beaky had a big felt clown nose and would perform at orphanages. Jokes are encouraged. There we go. Big ass Papa Polecat. Young Beat 666 says, imagine celebrating your birthday alone with your PC. Sounds good. That's cool. Yeah. And Mr. Extravagant is saying, he's talking about equity like it's a rainy day fund. Like it's just money you have. It's just money you have. It's equity. You don't have to use that, but it's money he has. So why not? And the interest rates need to go down pretty far to be at the rate he bought it at, right? Grimnir says second bathroom being turned into an aviary. Those are expensive.
Yes, interest rates are going to fall. That's bullshit. They are going to fall.
Okay.
It's just not going to be an overnight thing.
Okay. They are going to fall. It's not going to be an overnight thing. Okay, let's just see. I mean, they're going to fall at some point. I mean, you know what I mean? So...
All right, I've had enough of these people spamming, so I'm just going to remove them so we don't have to look at their nonsense, right? Okay. I received a 420 tip. From a name I'm not going to say... saying to show us your toilet. No, I'm not going to show you guys my toilet. That's stupid. Why would I show you the toilet?
Yes.
What a dumb thing to say.
It's wrapped in a trash bag. Wouldn't be that interesting anyway. That's not a joke. Brahmin Noodles says this guy received thousands of dollars during the Kino arc and he has the balls to complain about nothing working in his house. Yes. That's what it takes to be a DSP fan. Has to forget about all the thousands of extra dollars he got and has to believe that waiting for a home equity loan is the thing that's going to save the business. Can't do anything good, though, okay? Can't do anything good. Can't do any upgrades, okay? We've done enough.
Yes, let me just open up my bathroom and show you everything in there. No. How about this? No.
Okay.
And since your name is dumb, you're anonymous. How about that?
Got him.
Come up with a better name. Okay.
Yes, a loan will save his finances. Correct. That has worked so many times in the past, by the way, when he's taken out loans. It always works out. Everything's coming up DSP.
I get likely what'll happen because I'm thinking of like what to do.
Yeah,
if I do
ahead.
a full refinance of my mortgage.
Oh yes, please, more finance content. Go ahead.
I get likely what'll happen because I'm thinking of like what to do. Because if I do a full refinance of my mortgage, I'll screw myself on the interest rate. So I might have to wait for interest rates to drop, and then instead of doing that, do something different, like a home equity, loan or something like that, at least with lower interest, But if I do it now, I'd be shooting myself in the foot. I'd be a really stupid move. That's why I'm not doing it. My shirt is dark blue.
So he's clearly thinking about this, by the way.
But if I do it now, I'd be shooting myself in the foot, at least with lower interest, But if I do it now, I'd be shooting myself in the foot. I'd be a really stupid move. That's why I'm not doing it. Cool. My shirt is dark blue.
You got felted, Brotato.
It's hard to tell.
Brotato just got felted. So the business major doesn't know that HELOCs exist and doesn't require refinance.
My shirt is dark blue. Very dark blue. It's hard to tell. There you go. Now you can see. It's hard to tell when I'm sitting back, but if I put it up to the camera, you can see it's a dark blue shirt. Oh, let's see here. I received a $5 tip.
We are asking questions about the color of shirts now and what.
So, from Jason, he says, I just want to thank you for at least trying Assassin's Creed Shadows on the PS5 Pro. Even though it was only for a short time. I was hoping that you would play more of it, but I totally understand. I watched and enjoyed all your previous Assassin's Creed playthroughs, but Adam Fall hype, I hope the game is good. Yeah, here's the thing. I think we all went into Assassin's Creed Shadows with these very tempered expectations because Ubisoft has not been putting out good games recently. Just to be honest, they have not been. It's been ridiculous how bad the games are that they're putting out, which is why today they essentially sold off everything, right? All the information we saw about it and everything didn't look that good. It looked like it was more the same and protagonists that were stupid. It just didn't make sense, right? So I went into it with an open mind. And at first I thought maybe it would be good. And then after, that last segment, I was like, I can't play this anymore. When I'm playing the game, I'm literally falling asleep because it's the same repetitive shit. And you're in the first area of the game. I challenge you to play Assassin's Creed 2, 3, 4, Syndicate. Like, I'm naming the good ones, right? You tell me in the first few hours of those games that you're bored. You'd be fucking lying. There's interesting stuff happening at all moments. In that game, after the intro segment of a couple of hours, you're literally in an open world just doing boring shit. What the fuck did they think they were doing? They're so dumb. How do you not put interesting content at the beginning?
Oh, someone's trying to get banned here. We'll pay for Cat to go to Japan alone.
What the fuck did they think they were doing? They're so dumb. How do you not put interesting content at the beginning of your game? Why would you actually put a huge, grindy, boring segment in the first chapter of the fucking game?
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, they completely lost their way as game devs to what is the purpose of a video game? Is it to create an artistic work that's entertaining and fun for the gamer, or is it to make money? They actually think the purpose of making the game is just to print money. So they just pump out a formulaic, boring mess. It really is, right, Ubi slop. It is.
Yeah, nailed it.
Ubi slop. It's sad. I like Assassin's Creed. I even said in my review of why I quit the game that I have played every major Assassin's Creed game that has ever fucking existed since I've been a YouTuber. Starting with Assassin's Creed 2 and all the way through all of them. And the fact that they screwed this one up so bad and don't understand that they did. That's the other thing. No self-awareness, because if they had any, they would have known that game was terrible.
What? They're going to put that out on their Twitter? What are they going to do? Hey, guys. Thanks for checking out the Ubisoft Twitter. We fucked up this one, guys. This game sucks, but we're hoping some people check it out. Thank you.
They would have just known that they weren't fucking doing anything that the gamers wanted. But I think what's happened is, in the last decade, we've had so many games that have been like this, that are quantity over quality, that now gamers are starting to think that's what gaming is. So you have people who come out and say, oh yeah, this is the best one. Are you fucking insane? Is the purpose of gaming to you to literally just sit back and have a controller and just do repetitive actions all day? Because that's what these games are.
Yeah, like crushing colored gems and moving them around.
There's nothing memorable. There's nothing of note. There's no entertainment value. It's just, I'm doing something, Yeah. No, I want to have something that's worth my time. Why is it that 15 years ago when I started on YouTube, it was like memorable moment after memorable moment? You had franchises like Mass Effect and BioShock, right? The older Call of Duty, Modern Warfares, the originals. These were like crazy notable games that blew your mind when you played them. You're like, holy shit, what a memorable, awesome experience. Today, it's like, why am I playing 9 hours and nothing has happened of note yet?
Because you're a much older gentleman that hates games way more.
What the fuck? When do I get the payoff? Why am I even playing? I really do feel like we have a whole generation of gamers who haven't played anything good, so they actually don't know that a game like Assassin's Creed Shadows actually sucks.
God,
they can't get it
Grandpa.
because they haven't played anything better.
That is a grandpa take right there.
That a game like Assassin's Creed Shadows actually sucks. They can't get it because they haven't played anything better.
That is 100%. People say, like, yeah, you don't even recognize good music. Back in my day, we had to put on records. We put on the record, and you couldn't even skip to the song you want. You had to flip the whole record over. But that made us like it more.
They've just played shitty game after shitty game. So I tried. Really, I tried. I wanted to like AC Shadows. I gave it an honest shot. Man, that game stinks. It's a shame. Again, I played every major Assassin's Creed, and the fact that that one bored the shit out of me within 10 hours is just sad, man.
As was the
Sad
style
stuff.
at the time. As was the style at the time.
Okay. I received a $1.11 tip. My shirt is dark blue side fill. Okay, thank you.
Hilarious. Nailed it.
I received a $10 super chat from Kruger.
That's more of the AC Shadows bullshit.
The $33 in climbing. Kruger says 3 missing games. The first thing that I hand symbols. Oh, she got what is the free roam content? Oh, base takeover. Favorite
Okay,
things
we don't
in
need to hear
games.
this anymore. Okay, we got past it. We've heard the AC Shadows cope for now a week or so.
Charge of these projects. Did they
Nope, we're
actually
not done
ask
yet.
a single actual consumer or gamer every game location? So, yikes.
Okay, I think we're done now. Oh,
no effort. Yikes.
fade away bump.
John did a $2 super chat. He says, interview a female co-host for your wrestling show.
No. What's wrong with you, dumb fuck?
3 completely different styles of co-hosts coming up for the next 3 weeks. After that, it's WrestleMania. After that, we will reassess and see if I want to continue doing Smart Guys past WrestleMania, dependent on engagement, interest, attendance, support, my levels of entertainment. Like, am I still having a good time with it? Because when I started Smart Guys back in January, my whole intention was to cover it from Royal Rumble to WrestleMania. Like, that was the idea I had in my head. That was the season I wanted to cover. And then after that, I wanted to reassess and see what would happen.
Quick ban.
All right? So let's see how the next 3 weeks go, and then we'll do a WrestleMania coverage. And then after that, I guess we'll see and go from there. That's really all I have to say about it. I'm undecided. If these next 3 weeks go well and people are showing up and engaging and supporting and everything's going good, obviously that's going to incentivize me to want to continue to do the show past WrestleMania. But if I see dwindling interest, declining, rewards and engagement and everything, then I'm probably not going to want to keep going. And I'll say, well, it was a good experiment to bring it back for a while. Maybe every once in a while, if something does happen interesting in pro wrestling, I'll bring it.
That will be the last remnant of the varied content we did from the Kino Casino once this dies. Oh, that and Kick, I guess. But once Kick goes and the wrestling show goes, there will be nothing left of the King arc except for the King's tax, I guess.
Bring it back, but maybe I won't, We'll see.
Munch. Big ups to Rashi for the cat. Caused a lot of problems today, the cat. Boner in Sweatpants, which I don't have right now, is saying dope. Department of Pig Roast Efficiency. And Young Beat 666 says Doge will save the business. So there you go. We got Doge and Dope back to back. Jasper the cat says cat broke the drawers and the rabbit's neck real. That's too long for a name, but it is clever. Cat broke the drawers and the rabbit's neck real. Keel says you can get a second mortgage without impacting your first. I think Philip kind of got around that a little bit in the end of that mortgage ranting. Mr. Matt says he has a 2.5 mortgage rate. It'll never go below that. He will never be able to refinance literally. There you go. We'll see. He's definitely thinking about it, though. The talk today is confirming that he definitely is thinking about it. That's his only way to having any more sort of cash. When you could save money and, do those kind of things. But, Andy says, how much is a washer dryer in the U.S.? Combo, that's 800 thou for a Costco one, I guess. Let me see. I'll check that right now. That's about a thou, I'd say, for not bad one. 800. No, 800. Okay, they got ones for 800. Yeah, I think mine was.
I have no idea how I'm covering WrestleMania yet, because I don't even know how they're going to do it. in regards to...
Yeah, okay, they got a cheap one for $700 at Costco. And Costco doesn't sell like shit, so it's not like you could find cheaper, but...
It's probably going to be all weekend, right? Like they do it all day Saturday and Sunday. It's like a really long event. So I don't even know if I want to do like a WrestleMania special where maybe that Monday I have like a super show that Monday that covers everything that happened at WrestleMania Saturday, Sunday. I don't know if I want to have guests on. I have no clue how to cover WrestleMania at this point. Let's just ride this throughout the next 3 weeks and see how it goes building up to WrestleMania. Okay?
Copium says every stream is judged on a blended KPI consisting of customer experience metrics, engagement levels, and yes, tips as well. Copium. Midnight memes in the house. Big ups, Midnight memes. This man child has no clue what he's talking about. And yes, that's true in everything today. Big ups. Today's been kind of rough, but some interesting flashes of interest. Not really, though. All building towards tonight.
Anything else, guys? Well, thank you for the early support.
Oh.
Let's keep that momentum going. All right, we're heading to the new game in a moment, but let's keep that moving, and let's definitely hit the goal for a brand new release stream.
Got it.
All
definitely.
right, let's keep the momentum going towards Chick-fil-A. Let's get to 77 on this stream. All right?
That's 5 momentum, by the way. Get that momentum going, guys. Anything else? Well, hang on.
I'm not even sure I know how to do multiple people on a call in Discord. I haven't done that yet, right? I've only done one person direct. I don't know how to get like more than one person into a call on Discord. I have to figure that out.
It's a whole thing.
I don't know how hard it is. It's probably easy to do, right?
No, it's real hard.
I would assume they probably set it up pretty easy.
Super hard.
Because some people are saying, why not do an ultra super show for WrestleMania where all the hosts are on at once? I mean, try to do that, but I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah. They recommend if you want to do multiple calls on Discord, you need a computer science degree, honestly. You need a separate PC for everyone. Yes. You do need that. You need
WrestleMania is Easter weekend? Oh, okay.
Well,
so
the problem is you need a mic for every guest, so that's the tough part.
Less than a month from now.
You got to be like a press conference with all the mics in front of you. It's tough. It's really tough.
Would I consider doing like a chocolate Easter egg for DSP Tries It? Easter eggs in the UK and Europe are different than those in the United States. I don't know. I didn't even think about that. Like, do an Easter treat DSP Tries It around Easter? Maybe we'll have to look at maybe Easter week. We'll do something like that.
Ralph and Cog on the same call. That was what the person was suggesting. That would be great. Paulter, we are not started yet, so don't say that. But the last time he started early is a long time ago.
No, the co-hosts have not been announced. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I've literally not told anyone who the co-hosts are. The only one that's known is Ethan Ralph. So this guy in chat who thinks he knows what he's talking about has no idea what he's talking about.
Okay, so they suggested Mersh, which I've heard as well, and Beardson, right? Oh, it's Cog and Mersh? There we go. Oh, it's Beardson Cog? I don't know.
Review Drop Box USA, thanks for a $2 super chat. I'm not reading your message because it's disgusting. But I appreciate the support.
Whose fart would you rather inhale, Rhea Ripley or Jade C? Interesting. Rhea Ripley.
Thanks.
I'll answer it for you.
Yes, you do have bad info. Like I said, I have not told anyone who the hosts are at all. Literally no one. Like, no one actually knows who the hosts are at all. So there's no way anyone could know. There's been zero leaks. So, yeah, I haven't even had a discussion with anyone about it. So there's no way anyone could possibly know.
Big X Young Beat. The King gimmick is... I don't know.
Guys, no one knows the host. It doesn't matter what idiots said on other shows. They're wrong. I'm telling you.
Okay, he said it's wrong then. No Mersh. He's saying no Mersh then, and no Cog. Unless the host told other people, which could very well happen. But we'll see. Remember this. He said it's not them. Everyone's wrong.
No one knows the host. It doesn't matter what idiots said on other shows. They're wrong. I'm telling you.
No one knows the host. It doesn't matter what other people say. They're wrong. All right. We'll see. He also said it wasn't a cat. That's true. We'll see. But the king stuff, Young Beat, I think if he takes down the king stuff, that's definitely a detractor W. So he's going to try to fight that for as long as he can. I think there will be a time when it goes away, but it'll be a while because that's a detractor W.
Cadbury egg, which filling is best, chocolate, caramel, or original? The original. Even though it's really weird, sweet filling, like pure sugar, it looks like an egg yolk, but it's not. That's still the best filling. To this day, I mean, I wouldn't eat a Cadbury cream egg probably ever again in my life. I doubt it.
Right.
Man, those were good when I was a kid.
Cadbury cream eggs are incredible, by the way. Chocolate one will change your life, but they are fucking good, dude. Insanity.
Ugh.
And also, the quality has gone down, and so has the price has gone up. It's ridiculous now how much those fucking things cost. I was like, Chew, I kind of like Cadbury cream eggs if you're thinking about an Easter present. And I was like, holy shit, $5 for 3 or something? Fuck that shit.
You guys are so fucking stupid. I love how dumb people are. They insist that they know who the guest hosts are. You have no idea who the guest hosts are.
Okay.
You are so dumb. You're such gullible...
You know, it can't be these people, though, right? If you're saying this.
Simps. These people in the kick chat specifically, they're gullible simps. They simp out for fucking Kino Casino, and they believe every word they say is fact, even though those guys don't know diddly shit about anything. They just make it all up. You guys are so pathetic.
So, you know, it can't be them now, Philip. That's the part I'm not sure you're understanding. It can't be them. And they also said it was Ralph. But Masterful Gambit making fun of Kick Chat and saying they're all simps, definitely. Medusa says, Cyrax, the new host of Smart Guys. Now, I would watch that. I would definitely watch that for sure. Live. Restream it and everything. Waffle Bunny says, so much dead silence you think the grid went down. I pray for the audio style listeners out there.
I received a generous $10 tip.
There we go.
From Jason. I'm excited for your take on Pokemon Legends ZNA. Did you see the new trailers on it? I enjoyed your Pokemon playthroughs.
Oh, God.
I tried the new Chick-fil-A items. I actually like the new dragon fruit drink. You can get it as a lemonade. The new chicken sandwich was okay. I keep hearing things about the new Pokemon game. For some bizarre reason, I've never gotten around to just watching the trailer. I probably should. It's kind of like, I feel like once you know Pokemon, you kind of know Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like, this one will be a little bit more action-based, like the open world one was a few years ago. What was the open world one called that we played? I'm trying to remember.
Pokemon Blue.
What it was called? Arceus? Legends Arceus or whatever?
No.
I think it's supposed to be more like that, which I'm fine with. I actually liked the formula. I just felt like the game needed a lot more polish. If you remember when I reviewed it, I said, the game is fine, but it's a good first attempt. If they actually make like a full-fledged new Pokemon game with this, you know, in it like this, I think it'll be good. And I think that's what this one is, right? What is ZA or whatever?
Definitely.
But I literally have not watched the trailer. Maybe I need to get around to it.
Thank
you for the tip, Jason.
Seems like you have a podcast that could use more material, but maybe that's just me.
When is it coming out? Does it have a release date yet? Pokemon ZA? Because I am going to play it. Someone presented an interesting take. All right. So when I've played these games, number one, people who have contributed actually got to name the Pokemon. And that's actually worked. People have liked that, being able to name the Pokemon. But another thing people said was, since you're doing card pack openings, would you consider actually getting some Pokemon cards? And if you hit a certain level of support, opening Pokemon cards on a Pokemon stream.
Everything is monetary scams. Every possible thing.
I thought about it. I was like, that might work fine. But I don't know about the availability and rarity of Pokemon cards. I know nothing of Pokemon cards at all. Like, I'm a complete Pokemon card newbie. So I don't know if you can actually like buy a box or a booster box or a collector's box. I don't know how they work. I don't know how rare they are. I don't know how expensive they are. But if people really liked Pokemon and wanted that as part of the streams and would support it, I would be down for something like that. We have the means to do it now.
Yeah, you got to buy a booster box. That's the only way you can get it. There's no. They don't sell
They
them at
are
normal
expensive.
stores.
I
Yes.
figured they would be because they're
They
like
are.
one of the classic collector's things when it comes
Each
to
pack is $50. You know
cards,
that,
right?
No affordable Pokemon cards anywhere.
It's Suikoden. That's what I said. It's Suikoden. Suikoden. It's 4 symbols. Suikoden.
4 symbols?
There you go. Suikoden. It's 4 symbols. Suikoden.
It's not 4 symbols, but okay.
There you
4
go.
symbols. Nailed it.
I received a 250 tip.
4 syllables, you mean?
I'm not reading that at all. Thanks for the 250 tip.
Shoot.
Absolutely not. Absolutely disgusting, revolting. All right. Turtle Dude, 36 months as a member. You've hit your 3-year anniversary, earning yourself the Diamond Crown, Turtle Dude. Congratulations. I just played Oblivion. I just played it, 2 years ago? I played Oblivion, then last year I played Fallout 4. I usually play one Bethesda game a year, but I just played it. So even though it might be great, do you really want to see me replay the game I just played?
The
I don't
hype
think
is
so.
there. Johnny Teef says, Phil, I have this rare Rattata card, just $220. Hell
All right.
yeah.
Thank you,
Hell
guys.
yeah.
Anything else? Any other topics? You guys are hitting me with a ton of topics right now, like turbo speed round. I'm enjoying it though.
Yeah,
what else is on your
money?
mind? I should try building a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, says Archmage. Oh, I don't know. See, there's a difference between collecting and unboxing, unpacking, and building. Deck building, I don't even understand these things. The rule, like, how am I going to play? I don't know how to play Pokemon. I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know about deck building. No.
Nubio.
If there's for smart guys, it makes sense. Unbox the WWE cards that tie in with the product that we're reviewing. If I'm playing Pokemon, it makes sense to unbox and collect some Pokemon cards. But I don't want to build Yu-Gi-Oh decks. I'm not playing Yu-Gi-Oh games or anything. Yeah, some people might have their 4-year crowns next month, and I believe the 4-year crown on YouTube is brand new. I think it's Emerald. Let me take a quick look. I'm pretty sure it's an Emerald crown.
Emerald 7. Emerald 7 would have loved this
I think
one.
it would be under here.
Okay.
4-year crown, 48 months is an Emerald crown. It's actually, in my opinion, the best of all the crowns. So for
No, I would have never guessed he would have said that.
So yeah, some of you have that to look forward to next month, I believe. We're about to hit April, so I think it's early May when some people will actually earn those crowns.
It's incredible.
There you go. Away. If the sun was out,
no,
it's not hot in here right now because the sun went away. If the sun was out, this room would heat up, but the sun went away, so it's actually nice.
It's not at all. It's not hot in here. The sun has went away.
In here.
Sun has chosen to run. Oh, I'll stop. I'm just too bored.
All right, that's it.
How can I play Yu-Gi-Oh? There are no people here. We need friends for Yu-Gi-Oh. That's the problem with card games.
Who's going to be the first person to get the sub right now? Seriously. What is going on the Kick side? You guys are there every day. I got anywhere between 60 to 80 viewers on my Kick stream every single day.
That's it.
Where's the damn support?
You call chat pathetic losers.
The king demands a sub right now.
You called them pathetic losers.
Right now. Who's going to do it? Drop a sub immediately.
You called them simps.
Command. I command it. How dare you? I just got a $1.30 tip. And again, it's about stuff I'm not going to talk about on the stream. This guy is pretty dense, I guess. What's up, Inded? How are you today? Good to see you.
Anything else?
So we have hit $50. Good. We're a third of a way to our goal. Excellent. Thank you guys for that.
Okay, you can
for
play
getting
online.
me a third of the way to the goal. I appreciate that very much.
I heard it.
Did I ever catch every Pokemon in a Pokemon game? I don't remember. Did I? I'm pretty sure in one of them I did. Was it Shield? Sword of Shield? And I had Sword and I did it? I can't remember though, but I might have.
I seriously
We're
doubt
playing
he ever
Adamfall
caught
on
everyone.
PC, Cybrel. PC Game Pass. Okay. All right, is that it, guys? Are we wrapping up now? Or anything left? Because you guys keep hitting me with these questions. I want to get them out of the way. We take a break, and then we're going to start with Adamfall. All right?
Legitimately, just give me the money first before you start the game stream. Any money, actually, or?
So we got over 80 viewers over on Kick, and not a single person could even drop a sub. That's pretty pathetic, to be honest.
Yes.
I'm just being honest. My YouTube viewers are very, very generous. They support me with super chats and tips. And then over there on Kick, we're getting nothing. Zero.
You call them simp losers.
Again, I hate to say it. I think what's happened is it's the people who are watching me on Kick, not all of them.
Yes.
Okay. But most of them, I'd argue 75%, these are casino holdouts. These are guys who are only watching me ever because Kino Casino. And now, sadly, you know, they're just here to just kind of be, you know, prod and poke a little bit every day.
Yeah.
It's sad. I wish that wasn't the case. But, you know, I'm trying my best here to maintain 2 streams. And I really wish that there were people who were more positive over there. But every day you notice they're the ones who are making the jokes. They're the ones who are being, oh no, this guy got banned or whatever. Yeah, because he's an asshole. Because he's an asshole. That's why they're banned.
Get it? Big up,
I'm not
Keel.
just banning people willy-nilly because they're saying dumb shit.
Big ups, Keel. So maybe it's not a good strategy to make fun of them every day?
Hello,
Not me, right? There we go. Wake up.
Bitch. Says they call it.
Oh my God, am I live? No way, right?
The champ.
No way I'm live. 1301. Hold on. I cannot be live, right? Maybe it's Raw Phil.
A contribution. I appreciate that.
It must be Raw Phil. Yeah, Raw Phil's.
Sad
oh, maybe it's
that
Philip.
People can't separate what they like. Like, for
See,
example,
it's not me.
Obviously, right now, you're not going to see any more collaborations or positive interactions between me and Kino Casino. I think that's pretty clear. That doesn't mean you can't like both. That doesn't mean if you like their content, you could like it and support it. And if you like my content, you like it and support it. Doesn't mean that at all. You don't have to choose. No one's saying to you, hey, you have to make a choice, man, because you can't like 2 different things. That's ridiculous. In my opinion, you can't. And I think that I wish that more people would be of that opinion, but it seems like people are all or nothing, black and white thought process. As I've gotten older, I realized that's just not the case for me, right?
Someone said, can you like neither?
Like, for example,
yeah.
Today I'm having Ethan Ralph, of all people, on Smart Guys. And you might say,
Ethan.
Why is he doing that? Why is Phil having this man on the show that so many people talk shit about on the internet? They say he's a heinous guy. And this guy outright insulted Phil months prior.
Yes.
Okay, and you might say, well, Phil's doing it because he's just taking a jab at the casino. No, I'm not.
Yes.
That's not why I'm doing it.
Why are you
I'm doing it
then?
because I'm not the kind of person that believes that world is black and white, that everything is good or bad, evil or completely clean. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that at all. I believe that everyone's different, that people go through different situations in life, and I'm willing to give anyone a shot.
Well, yeah, he's
Ethan Ralph
a little
likes
bit extra
wrestling.
evil, though,
He's
right?
a lifelong fan of wrestling. He knows a lot about it. He might actually be able to add something significant to the show. Maybe he can't. I don't know. But I'm willing to try.
Yes.
You know? Yeah, he talked shit about me months ago. I don't really care.
You also talked shit about him endlessly months ago.
I'd much rather try something different, something interesting, something wild. And if it doesn't work, that's okay. But at least I can say I tried, right? But in life, there's too many people right now who are just like, that's it. Since you're no longer 100% to this way of thinking or this line of thought or allied with these people, now you're my enemy. And now that's it. And I feel like that's what's been going on in the Kick chat this week, is that basically everyone who's there is kind of like a holdout from 8 months where I was doing stuff with the casino. And now you're like, well, we're just going to still be here, but we're not going to support. And so we're just going to sit here and try to be toxic and make
Philip, you act like this is a new fucking thing, man. This has been going on for months. How long have we been doing the Kick's name thing? I mean, come on.
I don't want that. I want to try to turn you guys out of that mentality. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know. But I would like to give you guys a chance to see that if you don't live in a world filled with drama, that you can still have fun.
In a world not filled with drama.
Okay? Because I firmly believe that we can have fun together on streams, and it doesn't have to be drama, 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 drama. We could still learn to respect each other and like each other, even though I'm never going to be aligned with the guys from the casino. We'll still have good times together. That's why I'm still streaming on Kick. Do you understand?
That won't
That's
last,
why I didn't
though.
give up and throw in the towel and turn the streams off and say, fuck you. I want to keep trying.
He will.
I feel like I can get there in time if I keep plugging at it, because that's why I'm still where I am after 17 years, because I don't give up. I never fucking throw in the towel. I never give up. I keep trying hard. I keep ramming my goddamn head into the wall, but the wall moves, surprisingly enough. It may be very little parts, but it actually does move. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. Okay, we just got another gifted sub. Who was it from?
Anyways, back to money. Big ups, Joe G. Phil's stroke slur
Money
and Ralph's opioid slur.
Car John. Thank you for the gifted sub there on Kick. Then we got a super chat from Sage Kage or Sage Cage 93. $2. Has Jasper pooped on the bed? No, he has not. He's never pooped on the bed.
Great question.
From Puffy Nipples. I know you, and I received a $2.25 tip from Puffy Nipples. I know you don't like Twitch. I missed the penne points. The bits are better than super chats.
Yeah. Definitely.
The penne points were fun admittedly to build those up just for watching on Twitch and then be able to use them for those virtual wagers and stuff. It actually worked really well. I wonder, see, there's nothing like that with the Kino bot. I wish there was. I wish I could make Kinobot have like a penne point system. We would call it something different. Maybe the King's favor points or something. You know, we figure it out.
Yeah, the King's favor points.
Something different. Maybe the King's favor points or something. You know, we figure it out. They don't have.
Oh, he said Kinobot, didn't he?
Kinobot. I wish they worked really well. I wonder. See, there's nothing like that with the Kinobot. I wish there.
Kinobot. Shoutouts, Kinobot. Hell yeah. They got their own bot, the Kinobot.
Worked really well. I wonder, see, there's nothing like that with the Kinobot. I wish there was. I wish I could make Kinobot have like a penne point system. We would call it something different. Maybe the King's favor points or something. You know, we figure it out. They don't have it. I hope they will add that eventually. I am a premium subscriber to the Kickbot now.
Kinobot.
That would be pretty cool.
Shout outs to the Kinobot.
Oh, I called it Kinobot?
Yeah.
The Kickbot. I like Kickbot. I wish that Kickbot had a feature like that, but I don't think it does. But maybe they'll add something. I don't know.
Shout out to
Money Car John just did a second gifted sub. Thank you.
Money Car John.
Now you are the top sub gifter.
Medusa says, I only tip for boss fights. Big ups, Medusa Jr. You rule.
That gets us up to 74 and climbing.
Ooh.
So we're almost halfway to our goal now. We're a buck away.
Dumpy Koala asked if he could have a chance at being mod.
74 and climbing. So we're almost halfway to our goal now. We're a buck away from halfway to the goal without even booting the game yet. That's awesome. Thank you, guys.
Nice. Oh, big ups to King Jad for the...
No, penne never was my favorite kind of pasta. It never was.
You said, I prefer a penne, was your exact words. He also said a few other kinds of pasta, though. That is fake news if you think it was just penne. He said a few things. King Jad, you know this. He said, I prefer linguine and a penne or something like that. There was more to it. It was not just penne.
I would say my favorite kind of pasta may very well be rotini. I think rotini is the best. It gets a lot of sauce.
Now what?
It has a good flavor. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's easy to fork it. It doesn't go any flavor. I think rotini is the best. It gets a lot of sauce. It has a good flavor. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's easy to fork it. It doesn't go any. It has a good rotini.
How would you describe your favorite part of John Rambo?
I think rotini is the best. It gets a.
How would you describe your favorite parts of John Rambo's body?
A lot of sauce. It has a good flavor. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's easy to fork it. It doesn't go any. I think I like rotini. That's actually my true pasta affinity is rotini pasta.
It's easy to fork it. Easy to fork it.
Can I look at your previous message?
That wasn't a perfect one. They can't all
I do
be
have to end the
perfect,
show
though.
at some point, folks.
Get forked. They can't all be perfect. I try my best.
Here's my Hail Mary. Would I have the chance to become a mod here? Right now, Dumpy Koala, quite frankly, I don't think that I want to get any new mods anywhere.
Get fucked, Dumpy Koala.
Well, at least on Kick because of what happened recently. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's already been some stirring up on Kick because of the nonsense that happened a week ago. So I'm really not looking to add any new mods right now to Kick. That's why I got the Kick bot, so that it would help with the automatic moderating and stuff like that.
Rejected, bitch.
But maybe long-term in the future, I would look to add more Kick mods. Right now, I just don't really want to deal with it. Too much fucking drama right now. You know what I mean?
Just keep the subs coming, all right?
What's
Shut
up,
the fuck
Perpetual
up.
Steve? Things are going good. Thank you for asking.
Ooh, that is 3. I'll get it for you. I'll pay it off.
Manicotti is the best. I like manicotti. My mom used to make homemade manicotti when I was a kid. Oh, man, it was good. The homemade manicotti she would make it for Easter and Christmas. Oh, it was delicious. Okay.
We have not had Game
All right,
Boy
guys,
or
let's end the show.
Jake.
Even though we're having a good time, we got to end the show. I got to take a break to use the bathroom, and then we got to get started with Adamfall. All right. So thank you for watching. Remember, I am not here tomorrow. All right. I wish you all a good weekend.
I prefer
a Friday and Saturday
manicotti.
of peace, joy, and fun. Remember, when I come back on
Easy
Sunday,
to
we'll be
fork.
recapping.
No,
Was
no,
Adamfall
I don't put
good?
it with pork.
How
It's
did Smart
easy to
Guys
fork.
Go? What else is going on?
Yeah, easy to fork it.
In the
you know,
world of gaming.
perfect size.
It's going to be a
not
fun
too
return
big,
on
not too
Sunday,
small.
I'm sure.
I'm not
So
into
thank
gay
you all
stuff.
for watching the Level 1
No.
podcast. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I will see you Sunday. Peace out.
It's kind of perfect size,
Okay.
right? Gets in the throat, adds a lot.
Let us
Oh, sorry about that.
briefly get set up and do some highlights. Like I said, I need to use the bathroom and take a break here. And it's time for a brief break for me to use the restroom. And then we'll come back for about 2.5 hours of Adamfall on this premiere stream. Okay, guys? Thank you for the early support. Let's hit that goal when I get back. I'll see you in a little, but in the meantime, let's go ahead. Thank you for the early support. Let's hit that goal when I get back. I'll see you in a little, but in the meantime,
I'll see you in the little.
let's go ahead and let us watch some highlights.
No, I am not streaming Smart Guys tonight. I'm busy tonight. I can't even do the tractor beam tonight. I'm out. I'm out of everything tonight. Still not back, guys. Still not back in real time. This is 20 minutes later. He got back a 17-minute break. He's not playing a game yet.
That was my one major one, so I took my time. Nope. Ready and play. No more further breaks because that was my one major one, so I took my time. Got my controller here.
Took my time.
Let's see here. Did anything happen while I was gone? Yes. Number one, YouTube crashed. That's fun. Reload the page. Looks like Habib had done a $2 super chat. Are you getting a haircut during your day off? No. I wish I was because my hair's getting long, but we've been so busy with a million things that we didn't even have a chance to like do it or schedule it. I don't even know when we're getting our haircut next. I have no idea. Okay, so we're more than halfway to the goal. Let's hit that goal as soon as possible. Let's get it nailed in. Get 77 out of 80, right? Then let's hit another goal on this stream.
Okay.
And then just for good measure, let's hit another goal. And then we only have one goal to hit on Smart Guys, and then we could do DSP tries.
Okay.
Yes. It's not going to happen.
Begging has never been more unhinged.
But anyway, let's get started. Thank you for your support so far, everyone. Let's boot her up. What is this?
Don't keep it fucking going, though. Big up Guillemot. 4-year crown should be Logan's run event, not K. That means not Logan K event. Gotcha. The Logan's run event. Okay. Philip, you know what this stuff means or no? V-Sync on. Let's see what other great selections the King makes here. Look at this gamer. Look at this gamer. Can you hear that? I told you the construction going on outside. I don't know if you can hear that.
Ultra. What is tessellation?
Tessellation. Turn up the tessellation. Tesseract is a cool
we'll try
band.
tessellation. I just don't want motion blur.
Oh, you can't hear it.
Full screen borderless window? Is that what we want? I don't even know.
Just choose randomly.
All right, let's try it. See what happens. You're right, I don't have the condom on the chair. I forgot, guys. Shit.
Oh my god. They must be on front page again. 232. Viewers on Kick.
What the hell is this? Recommended? Keep. I'll do.
He wants the bigger. He's got the old man eyes. Turn it up.
I want 100. There, 100. There we go.
Oh my god, does this ever end?
Stealth heavy shooter, then we're in trouble.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Get started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new game playthrough of Atom Fall. This is a game made by Rebellion Games.
We're only 4 minutes behind. We're live.
20, which is wild. I didn't think I would have that many, but unlimited at 4K. And I think I'm actually at 120, which is wild. I didn't think I would have that many, but yeah.
Here we go.
I think there's all this whiskey lying around.
We are live.
I can't run or anything. Oh, the lighting's nice. Look at that. Fan lighting is great. They're trying to show off early.
The shadow?
Search the crate. Cloth and alcohol.
Whoa, this game has shadows? Holy shit. You serious?
Crafting. Okay,
he said the lighting is trying to show off it was a shadow.
How do I do this? Craft X.
Oh God,
right,
this
so
game won't make it past today.
I'm assuming that's a healing item. I don't know how to use it though.
Oh, it all depends on the money though. You know that. If the game fucking sucks, let's pretend the game sucks. I have no idea, but let's pretend it sucks. If it hits the goal, that means we'll keep playing it. I mean, that's how it goes, guys. If it's incredibly difficult for him and he hates it, if he hits the goal, he'll keep playing it.
There's the key card.
But then it'll take one slow stream and it's gone.
Equip items on the screen.
Like the what's the game with the what was the game?
I don't want to use. I want to equip.
What was the Oh, I'll find it.
I don't know. It doesn't say equip. I can use it from this inventory, I guess. Here, look. Can I put it on that wheel somehow?
What was the newish style game with the monkey style main character? What's that fucking called?
I don't see any way to put it on that wheel, do you?
That one, he hated it. He hated playing it, actually. But he kept playing because he got Wukong, yeah. But the first stream it went down, it's fucking done. Dropped it like a bad habit.
Screw him.
Out.
He doesn't need the bandage. I guess you could give it to him, right? All right,
but he hated that the whole time.
Nice, and give it to him.
What the devil are you still doing here? You have got to go. It's not safe.
I have the bandage for you. Here you go.
Thank you. Delaying the inevitable, I'm afraid. Well, at least I can think more clearly now. If I can ever repay you for helping me, I will. But for your own safety, you should go. Leave me. Go now.
Well, we did a good deed. We healed the guy. So he won't die right away. He's saying the truth, but we don't know what the truth is. We didn't tell us what the truth is. What are we supposed to tell people?
Oh, man.
Tell us what the truth is, you idiot.
He dropped it like a dead rabbit.
Card reader, okay.
Quarantine protocol is in effect. This door must remain sealed.
Screw you.
All right, I'm losing patience. We'll give it one more minute.
Emergency access has been granted.
Do I have light? I don't, do I? New lead found.
I'll see if there's
Track
any
the
more band
lead.
names. I don't know. His
Signal redirector? Missing a tool.
As someone that does mushmouth a few things every once in a while, he has definitely picked up the mushmouthing. Mushmouthing.
Okay. Interesting. There's a secret facility called the Interchange somewhere in the zone.
All right, this is bad. Let's finish with some. Band names. Okay, here we go. Will pay for cat to go to Japan alone. Rambo lover real. Allergic to lesbian real. Frozen style pizzas of snack. Stinky whistle teats. Wife's cancer was not real. 220 real new tit. Okay, I don't get it. 220 real new Titan. I gotcha. 220 real new tit on I can't get it. Let's see. Sleeper cell style supporter. I ever read Light Yagami for wheelchairs. I already read that one. And I believe that's all the new ones that are kind of funny style. Jad Bod. I don't get. Oh, could be King Jad there. Jad Bod. Ashley's World. Yeah, nothing else funny. But anyways, big us for chilling, everybody. Hope you've had a very meaningful day so far. Oh, it's a Ren and Stimpy reference. There you go. But anyways, hope you had fun. We'll see you tomorrow next time for... That being said, we'll be in Friday and Saturday this week, all right? Thanks for chilling, everybody. See you next time. Bye.
That guy that I'm living with is gonna yell at me. Come on, let's go have sex now. It's been too long.